And now, preview time. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.
Gary Hebert, the man, the myth, the legend. I was amazed, and I was looking to become a better skater myself, and I wanted to be like Gary.
When you look at a guy like this, he's one of the most talented people in his profession. He's been given gifts by God.
It can get frustrating at times when you're trying things that, that maybe don't come as quickly to you as other things. And, you never really felt that sense of frustration with Gary. It was always about improvement and positive reinforcement.
Was it really the end? Was that head injury really the end? God has called Gary to continue to be a blessing to others and to be a passionate example.
My name is Gary Hebert. This is the World Academy of Hockey, otherwise known as the Inside Edge.
I would recommend anybody that have a chance to come to his hockey school. I think it'd be well worth it. It'd be rewarding to all the kids and anyone he coaches, from whether it's an adult, a professional player, to a little kid like a Mike or a Squirt.
Gary, from day one, has been instrumental to my hockey career. I started out as a potential Division III player, and Gary brought me single-handedly through high school and into a top Division I prospect. I owe it all to Gary, the biggest legend on and off ice there's ever been.
Listen, watch, learn, be confident, and have faith. Those are the answers I was brought to. Yet, I only now am really learning how truly important those 5 things are.
Through preparation, through appropriate thoughtfulness and thinking, we can learn to untie the typical knots between our ears that drive us into underachievement and underperformance. And on the whole, we can learn things to fulfill our God-given potential.
Gary has the innate ability to make people not only better players, but better people. The life lessons they learn from Gary are incredible.
I can always remember leaving that rink knowing as a player I got better, or I had something to improve on to get better. And I think that's what you excelled on as a coach, is giving us the knowledge to know what we needed to do to get better.
There's coaches who know the game, but can you communicate and create passion in your kids and in your players? And Gary's able to do that.
Gary's got great knowledge and the great hands, but more importantly, his ability to connect with people and care for them. His communication skills, to me, really stand out and separate him, and that's why he's one of the best, in the world.
Gary's a legend. He's a special, special man.
The Jeff Meacham Network's Multiverse of Media. For over 15 years, the recognized symbol of excellence, and the standard bearer in coverage of sports and entertainment.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday to you across the Jeff Meacham Network, Multiverse of Media. I'm Jeff Meacham, but you know that. Otherwise, you wouldn't know why this weird-looking fat guy's talking to you on a Wednesday night. So, yeah, anyway, Jeff Meacham here. We're going to bring our AEW commentary team in momentarily as soon as everybody arrives. But I did want to bring up, of course, the I don't know why that shows it's still playing. That's very odd. Give me 1 second, folks. We're having a little bit of a tech drama. Quiet, you computer. All right, there we go. iFix. Yes, we are aware of the signing that was announced by Shawn Michaels earlier today. Yes, we did, a lot of us anyway, watch NXT last night. Yes, we are going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about Jordan Grace's announcement on a recent podcast appearance. All of that will be covered this Saturday on Open Mic Night when we go live at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, as we do on Saturdays. So be there, or as the kids say, be square, yo, or however lame or I can sound on that. Now, we're here, of course, because tonight is the finals of the men's and women's tournaments in the Owen Hart Foundation Memorial Cup. We have so much more than that, however. We've got a battle between Chris Jericho and Samoa Joe. We've got a global fatal four-way, or a global whatever the hell Tony called it. I got all the graphics in here. I'll load them in momentarily. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff coming up. So stay tuned. We'll be live, of course, with their feed on TBS at the top of the hour. That's 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific for you kids not watching the clocks. And yes, we are doing our damnedest to stay cool and safe out here in the West and East Coast, because both coasts are getting lit up with the warm temperatures. It is, as of right now, 103 degrees outside my front door. It is, are we past it? Yeah, it is fucking gross out here in California. It is just awful. I don't recommend to anybody. Cannot recommend. 0 out of 10. Worse than the Bret Hart face. Absolutely not. No. Horrible weather. It is hot. It is hot enough to be illegal. And, you know, some of us, we choose to go outside and not have clothes on and be illegal. I'm not doing that because I enjoy the fact that my neighbors haven't gotten blind. They're clearly deaf with the music they play, but they're not blind yet. So that's okay. I'm just alienating everybody there. I really don't care. Now, and yes, we will talk about Joe Hendry's official regular non-battle royal debut with NXT last night. That was super cool to see Joe Hendry get that pop once again. I know a lot of people are talking about that, it's all the music, and maybe it is. But Big G is here. Good to see Big G, and he is going to get a cheap plug on here because I feel like it, damn it. This is for his Cats YouTube channel, essentially. So there is the cheap plug for Big G. And no, it is not hot enough for me. It is too goddamn hot, Cape Rare. It needs to cool down like 30 degrees at the very least. The average temperature is 72 degrees out here. That's why the Kings mascot, his jersey number is 72. The average temperature in Los Angeles County is 72. Now, I realize I'm out in depending on what day you ask, we're either the high desert or the valley or whatever the hell we call Santa Clarita. So it's going to be a little warmer. But a consistent above 100 degrees on consecutive days is what we call in the science world bullshit. BEWSHET. Bullshit. That it's that fucking hot. It's absolutely unnecessary. And I got to take my kid out to Transit tomorrow to I don't have to, but I already bought the tickets, so they're not refundable, to go see the 30th anniversary screening of The Lion King down at the El Capitan Theater. Very much looking forward to that. I love that movie. I think any Disney kid of that generation loves that movie. Lion King is amazing. I firmly believe it is the animated Disney masterpiece. It's the greatest thing they've ever done. And, that's not me being biased because I used to work for the company and, all the things. And Walter is saying, prepare to be pissed by the end of Dynamite. We all know who's winning the men's. It wouldn't surprise me if they went with Hangman Page, and I think I let my piss off out pretty well on Saturday in my inebriated state. Pretty sure I let my pissed off out Monday during Meech's musings. So there you go. It is 91 degrees where our gentleman in the green room is. So yeah, 91 in New England is bullshit too. That's unnecessary. I have a lady friend who lives in Boston. And even she was saying it's just ridiculous. Her kids in basketball camp. Thank God it's inside, because he'd be like fused to the asphalt. It was out there on an outdoor court. My God. I think Lion King's a lot of people's favorites. I'd have to, confer with that when the crowd comes in here. And with, I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Give me 1 second here. Get ready to cry again. Yeah, pretty much. I was only upset crying wise Saturday because of Cena. I make no bones about how much I am fond of John Cena. He's an old friend. So, it's kind of one of those, it sucks that we're at the point where we're hitting his retirement, just kind of is what it is. Yeah, it's 105 in NorCal for Walter. So Walter's getting the full, he lives in Connecticut. So he's what the fucking like the rest of us. With that being said, we're going to bring in Mr. 91 Degrees right now out of the green room into the stage because I'm sick of talking to myself. It's James Hebert to do dumb things, everybody.
Hi, it's me. How you doing? It's me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
As background. Yes. Hello.
It's
everyone.
a giant Owen hit.
It's Owen. He's right here. Look at that.
Are you ready for this? It's about him tonight.
It's about him. Well, to some people, it's about him, and then
it should be about him to everybody. But the Elite's going to get their shit in tonight. So.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where it's like I will say this. I know you got your pissed off thing on it, but I will. Yes. I'll say this much. The one thing that I do hope, and not just because of it's Hangman, because I'm actually okay with Hangman, as opposed to you are, but specifically. Like the way they're building Hangman, and I think you can even agree with this, Jeff. If he joins back up with the Elite and pull a fucking Abyss 2010, where he joins up with Hogan and Bischoff anyway, that's gonna immediately kill his momentum. Like, you built a Stone Cold archetype essentially. I'm not trying to use that as an example to downplay Stone Cold or anything. I'm just using that as like the best example. You built this Stone Cold archetype in Hangman. If you're going to then just have him join back up with the Elite,
what are we doing?
What was all this fucking insanity for? Like, he should at this point be, and I think he is. That's how I'm perceiving this character of Hangman. Fuck everybody. I'm for me. I hate the Elite. I hate everybody that's not with the Elite. I don't trust anybody.
Yes,
that should be his whole MO at this point.
Yes,
as long as it's
that point,
I don't give a shit.
He should be my favorite wrestler because I'm the same way. I am not prejudiced. I am not biased. I hate fucking everybody.
Yeah.
So that's how it should be. There should be no bias or prejudice in this world. You should either love everybody or hate everybody. And if you've got an opinion that's in the middle, keep it to yourself because that's what causes wars and shit.
Sometimes being the middleman is probably better off.
Hey, Michael Jackson taught us being the man in the middle is a dangerous place to be. So,
unless it's politics, let's not even kid ourselves.
Politics, there in this country there is no middle. That's the problem. And if you're in the middle, then you're not going to win the vote. So what the fuck does it matter?
Yeah, exactly.
But yes, I am aware of your thoughts after AEW after the No DQ review yesterday. It's been a fun week. I'm not going to lie. I've gotten to vent my shit out. I did an open mic night. I did it on my show. I did it on Aaron's show yesterday. It's been a therapeutic week for the professor here. So it's been delightful.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
And those poor bastards in the Northeast, New York getting tornadoes. Like, there's tornadoes in New York. It's Armageddon. The world.
What's hilarious about that is there was also a freaking and this is like a couple weeks prior. Remember when Walter had a tornado in Connecticut and he had to avoid it on the roads while he was still in Connecticut before he came to Cali? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there are so many weird what the hell weather patterns. Last couple of years, like I said, we had that big storm in February, I think it was last year, that completely knocked the window out of my room at the house at home. And then the garage got flooded worse than it ever has here before WrestleMania this year. It has been completely batshit. And why the hell is my internet not working on my phone all of a sudden? Trying to check my fucking monetization. All right, well, I'll deal with that shit later. Anyway, it's you know why the phone is working? It's 103 degrees and the computer's going, why?
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
God. But yeah, we've got a big night ahead of us. We've got, as of now, and I say that because it is Tony Khan with the pencil after all. So take that for what it's worth. I think I sent the things to myself. I don't swear by it. I did not. Of course I didn't. That'd be too damn easy. All right. Well,
oh no.
All right. Well, we'll just go the old-fashioned way and look in the file folder. There we go.
Well,
as of right now, we've got three confirmed, basically promo interview segments, and the rest are matches. We're gonna apparently hear from Mercedes Moné. She's gonna try her victory toast again. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, jeez.
We're going to have Bryan Danielson versus Hangman Page, of course, for the Owen men's final. Willow Nightingale and Mariah May in the women's final. The Stampede Street Fight is what it's called. The Stampede Street Fight between Jericho and Samoa Joe. So the one match I have a problem with the naming of, and I know sometimes Tony Khan has that Vince McMahon unawareness of the world. He's calling the match between Claudio, Kyle, Fletcher, Pac, and Ishii a Global Glory 4-way. It's tough to jump from calling it a glory hole, Tony. I mean, can we not?
I was about to say.
Jesus Christ. Damn it, Tony. Oh, thank God. I know.
Glory hole 4-way, baby.
I know he watches more television than Vince did when he was running WWE, but fucking hell.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, Swerve Strickland is returning tonight, of course, and we're going to hear from Will Ospreay. That's the other interview segment. Now,
I'm so looking forward to Will. Oh my God, dude!
I will say this. I applauded Bully Ray for this yesterday in the No DQ review. Every week, AEW puts that big, long promo poster on their Twitter, right, promoting the show.
Yeah.
They promoted the fact that we're going to hear from International Champion Will Ospreay. The fact that we're going to have the FTW champion in a match. But when they had Swerve Strickland returns, there was no AEW World Champion above Swerve's name.
Oh my God, Tony.
And it's like, and I pointed this out on Monday and yesterday. AEW has been the most bass-ackwards when it comes to promoting the world champion. The world champion is almost never the guy in AEW. MJF's been one of the rare exceptions.
MJF was the rare exception. I would also argue
Kenny.
I would argue Kenny, definitely Kenny.
Moxley
was definitely the guy. He carried the show through the pandemic. So
Moxley during that first run before he lost, yes, but when he was back and forth in the interim bullshit with Punk, it was like, what are we doing?
That's a whole.
Yeah. But the world champion is so undervalued by the company head. It's like, what are we doing? And Bully called him out on that on Twitter, and he was like, no. And they subsequently corrected it, which is great, fine. But in your initial marketing for this show, that's going to be a major show, big things happening in Calgary tonight. We don't promote the AEW World Champion as such. What are we doing?
Yeah, well, I mean, let's just bring this up. Not that they have to go with Hangman now because there's no other fucking match for Swerve to have. If you're not looking up against Hangman, you're fucked. Like that, if that's going to main event Wembley, you have to make it Hangman now. Like they booked themselves in the corner because the only other match that's also 1A and should be the top match is going to be Will Ospreay and MJF, which they're clearly building to Wembley. So
and if they weren't going to pull the trigger with Will as the world champion, then it's like, okay, we'll give them MJF, and that's MJF's road back is through Ospreay.
And
which is fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. And to be fair, I think he's still going to get costed by Daniel anyway, so that way he could go for the world title after his feud with Daniel Garcia is over.
Yeah,
so there is that.
Yeah, here's my thing with the Owen final is that yes, it's Hangman and Bryan, but now Jeff Jarrett's involved as the special enforcer. And he was shown coming into the arena at the Saddledome tonight saying he's going to call it the way Owen would want me to, with honor and integrity. But he paused before he said with honor and integrity. Owen would want him to go in there and rib everybody, for the record. So Owen would want Bryan to win just to throw everybody a freaking curveball.
That's true, and that would be
that's the way Owen would be.
I mean, that would also, I mean, as a match, Swerve versus Bryan is great.
Yeah,
but there
the
has
thing
to
is
be
though,
something
if and this is a big if, and as we bring in, well, make sure his actually camera turns on because my computer is just a piece of dog shit. Well, if they go with Swerve and God damn it, if they go with Bryan beating Swerve, that leaves Hangman fucked, like you said. So I don't see Jarrett being an influence to aid or help Bryan win, much as I would like it to. Hi, JJ. How are you, sir?
I am tired.
Yes, sir.
I am sore.
Yes.
But I am here because I am dedicated to the Jeff Meacham Network, Multiverse of Media.
Yes. It is, as I told James, it is 103 outside for me. How is it out there in the high desert?
It's so hot that my computer won't even tell me how hot it is.
The computer's saying, no, you don't want this news.
Yeah. It's like when you go into a restaurant and they tell you what's on the menu, but not how much it is because you really don't want to know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I will say, and this is just my autistic ass being observant, JJ, you look wicked good, bro. Like you lost weight good. Like, I don't know if anybody's told you that, but I'll be the first to tell you that if nobody else. So
nobody has told me that. I do appreciate that. I do feel like some of my stuff is fitting a little bit looser.
Yeah.
At least in the pants area. I always wore baggy shirts, about a size bigger than I needed. So that I really wouldn't be able to tell. But yeah, my computer where it normally has the thermostat is telling me that the Chicago Cubs and Baltimore Orioles are in the top of the fifth. They're like, you'd rather know this about pro sports that you give not a fuck about.
I was going to say,
know what it is outside.
If you're talking about baseball, which he doesn't care, and two teams out of the region, which he definitely doesn't give a shit about. Got it.
Well, the Cubbies.
No, but, the Cubbies is fine, but, I'm pretty sure it's hot at Wrigley, too. So,
But thank you. I do appreciate the compliment. Oh, there we go. 107 and windy. It just cycled over.
On that nonsense.
The wind is helping so much. Bring the heat further.
It's a hot
because it's a dry heat.
Yeah, it's a dry heat with the wind, but the wind ain't helping. It's just pushing the heat along further.
The only way the wind matters for Jack Diddley shit is if you're driving and both windows are down. That way it cycles through. Otherwise, that wind means nothing.
No. Yeah. It is ungodly hot. I did find out the official final tally, at least here on this side where I was in the studio last week when we were all dying, it got up to 116 before all was said and done.
We got over in 120 at one point.
I was going to say over in Saugus, it was 120 that day. I'm like, Jesus. I'm 41 and a half years old. I have never seen it this hot out here in Santa Clarita. Ever.
Oh, look, now my computer says there's a heat warning into effect.
No shit. The hell you say, computer? Oh, my God. That is vital information I already fucking knew. Anyway.
But wind, when it's 107, is about as helpful as finding a box of condoms when she's already pregnant.
There you go. I didn't know what to say to that. Pretty much. Yeah, I would have said, buying ice cubes in Alaska, but you went the proper way, I guess, for the Jeff Meacham Network. So we'll go with that.
Hey, we're more than 5 minutes in.
No, I know. It's harder than I don't know what a pepper sprout heat is, but okay, sure, we'll go with that. Matt, I have a question for you. Legitimately valid question for Matt Helms, and he always comes in, says hi, how we doing? Make sure we hit the like and subscribe. Why does his name come up two different spellings? Sometimes it's Matt with two T's, and just Matt with one. I am genuinely curious on that.
Maybe he has more than one account.
Sucker's gots to know.
Maybe he has more than one account that he subscribed to us all at when we were doing those pledge drives to try to get subscribers.
If that's the reason he has two accounts, God bless him for it. Holy shit, that's great.
I know my friend Owen did that. He had two accounts just for that.
It's valid.
Yeah.
And the heat index. Yeah, see, when I go into this thing, 103, it feels like 103. I know some people have it hotter, colder, whatever, but it is a legitimate hot as 103 degrees out here. And like I was telling the guys last week, for those of you that weren't here last week, it was so hot that because I couldn't get my Walmart grocery situation squared away last week, and I had to DoorDash lunch and have my poor father bring dinner over here, that I opened the door and I felt like the heat smacked me in the face. Like, oh no, you did not. So yeah, it's hot.
I have a question. This is primarily going to be geared to the two people underneath, since you guys watch regular television more than I and definitely Noah. Why in the fuck did I just see DJ Khaled dancing with the Nesquik bunny?
Bro.
Okay, so what happened was
James,
I don't know.
Up in Discord.
Oh, I'll mute myself in Discord. Thank you. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. No. The only thing better than that was the South Park cutaway where the Kool-Aid man was talking to his parents and his girlfriend from college came down the street and it was the freaking Yoo-hoo chick. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. That must have been recent, bro, because I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I didn't ever heard of that till now. That's crazy.
I've got TBS on my TV because remember, I don't need the Discord for this because AEW is the one thing I get at East Coast time.
Yes.
And they literally just showed a commercial with DJ Khaled and somebody in a Nesquik bunny suit. Not even like an animated Nesquik bunny.
Right.
Somebody in a full-size Nesquik bunny suit, about as tall as DJ Khaled.
I think I'm glad to have
that. Has me what the fucking about as much as the fact that Noah Foster did a live watch along for NXT television last night, and it wasn't a special. Somehow, some way, Walter convinced him to watch NXT live, and he did, and they did a watch along for it, which has me what the fucking about as much as Dattila doing 2 NXT reviews for Heatwave this past weekend.
Well, the industry's hot.
I'm like losing my shit over here, people.
This is why Chip can't go to sleep early, because shit goes down when he's not paying attention.
Right?
I turned my shit off. I went memes. Like, I didn't give a fuck. And all of a sudden, everybody, and not only JJ did they have a watch along last night, unplanned. We're official for next week.
Yep.
So there you go.
And it's not even the Great American Bash. James, did you watch NXT last night? Do you know about
I heard that the Rascals reunited. That much I did hear. I did hear about
Rascals reunited, and people said his name, and he appeared to team with Trick Williams.
Oh boy!
To take on Sean Spears and All Ego Ethan Page. Joe Hendry and Trick Williams and Joe Hendry got the pinfall.
And they announced for next week.
Oh my God!
Gallus versus the Rascals.
That's absurd. Jesus.
What is this live?
No.
I feel like the intro for Bohemian Rhapsody. Is this
right?
the real life?
Yes.
Is this just fantasy?
It's Noah put it best in one of our group chats, and I want to quote him verbatim. So give me a second to bring up the proper context here.
It takes me about 25 minutes to find which chat it's in. We've got like 332 group chats.
Yes. All right. So Walter, early this morning, I'm talking fucking 12:30 my time this morning.
Well, Dynamite just started, by the way.
Well, yeah, I know. They're showing the replay of Max. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Noah, welcome us into Dynamite, and we'll go from there.
Oh, okay. Oh God.
Yeah, I know it's hot. No,
Is everybody awake?
I'm awake. I mean, it's a video package to be fair, but
Yeah.
All right. Let me get this right. I mean, I'm not used to doing it with the friggin' video packages, but yes, folks, welcome back once again to JMN Multiverse of Media live watch event scheduled for 2024. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. We're back once again covering AEW Dynamite as we cover the conclusion of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, where the winners of both the men and the women will receive World Championship opportunities at Wembley Stampede AEW All In. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the discussion. Welcome to tonight's event. Again, I'm the Seminole Forrester with the Renegade Wrestling, JJ Williams, James Hebert, and the man who's down the marquee, Jeff Meacham. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Please subscribe, comment, tell a friend if you want to dictate the conversation. Don't need to dictate, super chat, truly as simple as that. Gentlemen, are you ready to go tonight?
Ready as we're going to be, man.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm more excited for the women's tournament than I am the men's tournament. But I'm even more stoked at what Big G put in his super chat, Jeff, if you want to bring that up.
All right.
And I did see the review yesterday. I did hear you say that, G. It warms my heart and soul.
It can't warm my soul because it doesn't exist. It is what it is.
Well, we're gonna have business about to pick up here, gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
Ray is about to respond to MJF. Holy shit!
Yep. I am to kick off with the All Elite Bruv.
And of course, we're
let's get the Bruv count going.
Yeah, about to say ding.
I want that shirt.
Well, no. Only for Osprey.
Right.
For Osprey. I want to see how many times he says Bruv.
It's
it's like watching Dr. Chris Featherstone and Vince Russo and how they got the bro counter up there.
That's
got to get the Bruv count for Osprey.
All right.
We had that going last night with Kelly on the show.
I'm so ready for this.
Well, I mean, James, of course, you and Walter called AEW Collision. You go check that in the archives, folks. And of course, Will Ospreay has a lot in his mind regarding what happened last week, Wednesday on Dynamite, to Daniel Garcia,
and also what happened with what Will Ospreay said, or what MJF said to Will Ospreay.
Oh boy!
Let's see what he says here. Thank you kindly.
Let James relay the promo for y'all here.
So last week, at the end of Dynamite, I'll be honest with you guys, I was appalled, I was disgusted, and if I'm being honest, I was surprised. I have heard rumors about MJF.
I mean, those aren't rumors.
That he is one of the most insecure men in this industry. And you showed it. Because a guy like Daniel Garcia earns every opportunity he gets. And the moment that he starts creeping up and gaining some popularity, you'll do whatever it takes to stop it. You go and deliver a tombstone pile driver.
Oh.
Yeah, no feeling in his arms, has no idea when he's going to come back to pro wrestling. And you blame it on these people. You've been open. Oh! He says, you opened up to the people about having ADD. I have ADHD, and it doesn't give me the excuse to be a little prick.
Nice one, JJ.
That wasn't me. That's Jeff. My hands are here.
Okay.
Jeff is here. He's on the button tonight.
Okay.
He's given 3 reasons. Reason number 1. Oh no! Oh no! Hack. Yep. Responding to how he was a talentless hack. You're welcome to that opinion. I'm in Calgary, though, yeah?
Home of the Calgary Stampede.
He's got more. Oh my God! Oh no!
Damn!
It's hard to even recite everything. Oh, I'm so in the zone with this. Osprey chance.
Apparently, MJF is missing a nut or a properly sized nut.
He said he has more talent than this one nut.
God damn it, Jeff.
One. God. Ooh. I represent the foundation of this place. You came swanning back off your injury. He said if he was honest, he would say AEW all about myself, you selfish prick.
No lies detected.
Osprey's firing shots tonight.
When doesn't he?
That's someone else's mess. Would that be Meltzer's?
Oh, Jesus.
Unfortunately, he's not in the ring. I think he's referring to MJF.
But it's a valid point.
Accurate.
That's the best version of MJF. It's him being an honest scumbag.
That's fair.
Ding. Skyscraper. Wait. Osprey's in the after a fight.
Oh, shit.
Calling MJF out. So let me ask you this, gentlemen, as we call out MJF and his music plays here. If we get MJF versus Osprey at All In,
oh boy,
is that a step down for MJF, considering he's already been the world champion fighting for the international championship?
I would
go ahead.
I got this for you, Noah. I would say it looks like a step down, except for when you factor in that Will Ospreay and MJF are 1A, 1B. So
don't get it twisted as far as Ospreay and his ability.
Yeah.
But for MJF to be competing at that type of show for a C-list championship, if we're being honest.
Well, he's on the Titantron. Oh boy!
I don't look at the title. I look at the opportunity of MJF to prove a point. Why again he's the best in AEW and the best wrestler on the planet. But we'll talk more about that later.
These people don't deserve the privilege of MJF's presence.
Ooh.
Accurate.
know what you are, Will? You're a joke. You're
Flavor of the month.
That flavor has been hot for the last 7 months, bro.
Ooh, fuck. I'm not replaceable.
Anyone's replaceable in this business.
They're going to move on and call the next flippy guy the best in the world. I've only been in the sport for 10 years, and I've managed to see 10 of you come and go. Great wrestlers are a dime a dozen. Here today, gone tomorrow.
Oh, man.
No way.
You don't deserve it. I'm not like you. I wrestle for a purpose and a betterment of all elite wrestling. So I have a question for you. Say next week. MJF versus Will Ospreay. I'll be punching you.
Damn. First time in your life you're not going to be wrestling for stars, Will. I'm going to be punching you in the face till you start seeing them.
Well, a challenge thrown out by AEW's Devil to the All Elite Bruv for the international title.
Adorable, he says. I'll see you next week, he says, you little bitch.
There's no way they are going to give this match
What?
on free TV before All In win, but you gotta be kidding me.
Now, here's the question.
Typical Tony Khan.
But here's the question.
Why give that on a pay-per-view and make people pay $50 for it?
Well, the problem is,
pop a rating instead.
Now, here's the thing, though. Is there a bigger purpose, though? Because there is a possibility of Don Callis siding with the Devil and turning on Ospreay.
Well, as we think about what's ahead for Will Ospreay and MJF, let's go ahead and prepare for tonight. We got less than a minute to see who wins the men's Owen Hart Foundation tournament. That's the reason why we're truly here. As we've seen the journey of 8 men through this contest, and we're down to 2. Bryan Danielson, who survived Shigeru Takagi's physical onslaught and out-wrestled Pac, our Brewlizer, while him and Adam Page decked Jeff Jarrett, and thanks to an assist, you could say, by the Patriarch, was able to put down Switchblade Jay White for the first time. And so here we are with Bryan Danielson and him and Adam Page 4. The record stands 1-1-1. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw. With one man saying that he will stop at nothing to burn Swerve's World to the ground, and the other one on his last chance for a world championship. Who's going to go all in? The men's Owen tournament finals is next.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked they're doing this match.
I was going to say, it kind of shows what they think of the men's tournament, the fact that it's going to be the first one to finish and not the women.
And Jeff Jarrett will be our enforcer. If you're going to enforce something in honor of Owen, you can't think of a better name to honor him than Jeff Jarrett.
Really quick before you guys start. If all 3 of you are going to be sticking around, make sure we're watching, talking over each other and everything. I tried to put in the private chat, but nobody answered except JJ. So, yeah, make sure everybody's watching and talking over everybody else. All right? Thank you. That's it.
That's fair.
Bryan Danielson, of course, his last chance, as we know, he is done when we get to Tacoma, Washington at Wrestle Dream, guys. This will be his last chance for an AEW World Championship. Not the first time he's challenged for this title, though, as we know, as he literally went 60 minutes with his opponent for that title.
Loving the pink and black on Danielson with the silver trim there. Definitely representing the Hart family here in Calgary.
Absolutely.
Again, in the Saddle Dome, home of the Calgary Stampede.
Boo.
And
Well,
here comes Hangman.
Get this fuck nut off my TV screen.
And this is why I'm the play-by-play guy that just focuses on the screen.
I'm focused on the screen too.
Now-
I'd rather he wasn't on my screen, but I'm focused on the screen.
Now,
He's coming out of the babyface tunnel, which is the biggest load of shit. You can see Jarrett's even looking at the heel side.
Yeah, I think Heyman expected Jeff Jarrett to be waiting for him.
He's looking directly at him, and he
spit
right at Jeff Jarrett's feet. Oh, man.
Crying out loud.
Almost
Oof.
looked like he spit on the belt there.
Yep.
Ungrateful piece of shit.
Well, again, he's not worried about this belt, that trophy, the elite, or this tournament. He wants one thing, and that's Swerve Strickland. He just knows that this is the ultimate way to get that revenge he's been looking for. According to this Collision exclusive, he literally had to move out of his own home. That's why we saw that silhouette of him just drinking all alone. He hasn't forgiven Swerve since, figuring that, again, these people betrayed him, endorsed Swerve for everything he did. He never got a receipt for his actions.
Yeah, and I'll say this as well to add to your point, Noah. Hangman himself admitted that he was not at his best when he fought Bryan Danielson the first 3 times, and he was still able to best him in one time. This is the very best and most motivated Hangman Page has ever been, and this is the most motivated that Danielson has ever been. We're getting the 4th and hopefully rubber match in this whole four piece, basically. I can't call it a trilogy, but because there was one draw. But this is going to be the best match that these two have, I think, because they're not going to leave anything. They're going to leave everything in that ring, essentially, is what I'm trying to say.
And you want to talk about focus, look at the expression on Jeff Jarrett's face at the top of the ramp.
Yep.
Crowd is going insane. Tape on Bryan Danielson's shoulder and neck, guys. And of course, we know Heyman and Page loves to use that buckshot lariat, that is blunt force impact against the head and neck.
Bell rings were underway, and I know this is the opening match, but here we go!
Well, considering it's one of 2 matches that we are truly here for, I think it's appropriate. Would you agree, JJ?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm focused on the match at this point. You know, I've made it more than clear that with Hangman in this match, I could give 2 fucks about it, but it is what it is. I'm glad it's the curtain jerker match, although Bryan Danielson deserves more than the opening contest.
And hopefully it means after this, he is heading towards All in Wembley Stamps challenge for Strickland for the AEW World Championship. And of course, we will see the AEW World Champion later tonight. Clean break so far. Very civil action here.
Wow.
Roundhouse just missed.
Oh, Jesus! Holy hell, what a forearm shot by Hangman, and he's just raining down shots right onto the head of Bryan Danielson. Oh, my God.
Well, you said yourself, James, is the most dangerous and driven we've ever seen this guy, former AEW World Champion.
And that was right after Danielson attempted a martial arts kick right to the side of the head, the infamous key lock kick that he's knocked out many of opponents with.
These 2 men have shared probably 2 hours combined with each other in that ring of blood, sweat, and tears.
Yep.
60-minute draw the first time for the AEW World Championship. The follow-up a 30-minute match of sorts with judges. Didn't reach the time limit, but Heyman beat the American Dragon Bryan Danielson. In the vacated AEW World Championship Tournament 2022, Bryan Danielson got the better of Hangman with a counter roll-up, looking for the single leg crab as Hangman reaches the ropes for the break.
Yep, the half crab, effectively known as the Canadian maple leaf.
Yes, the Calgary crab, as some people call it. Shades of Lance Storm there by Bryan Danielson. Irish whip off the ropes and a nice up kick by Hangman.
And with how much history these 2 men know each other as Heyman avoids some disaster against the Abbott and Bryan looking to follow up with a tope, driving that cowboy into the barricade.
Ooh.
Grabbing the back of his head and neck, though, could it have done more damage than good?
Yeah, I was about to say, because he's...
Look at it again.
Yeah, there you go. And look at that.
Oh, yeah, as he landed the back of his head and neck right against the guardrails there.
Yeah, right on that injured shoulder as well. The one that Will Ospreay injured with that with that Storm Driver 91 into the missile drop kick, though.
Well, again, you think about every move that Bryan uses, that is a whiplash effect against that already compromised shoulder and neck. Danielson.
Still enough moxie to kip up there after that missile drop kick.
And Bryan Danielson has way too much pride to leave anything not out here tonight. And Hangman out the corner, looking for that lariat. Oh, man, a Clement shot back of the head and neck.
Yeah, and that's Hangman senses blood, man. He notices that's a target, and he sends him right into the steel post. Danielson hit head first and all the way crashing down to the outside.
And again, this is television. And what's the timer at? Okay, perfect. Fuck it. As we go to restaurant quality, picture in picture. Look at the eyes of the Hangman. The eyes tell the story of a man literally on a mission.
Yeah, man. That's what's so scary about this is, Jeff mentioned it on open mic night, JJ. We're talking about concussion king Bryan Danielson. He has had a history of that, and this is a Hangman that really doesn't seem to give a damn about anybody. Not the Elite, not Danielson, not anybody. He does not care.
Not even
That's
himself.
why he doesn't deserve to be in this match.
Oh, yeah.
Hangman
I'm
right
sorry.
now.
I know it's a Cinderella story. I know it's a pipe dream. I know a lot of people out there think I'm fucking crazy for it. But Jeff Jarrett versus Bryan Danielson was the match.
Oof. Bryan driven into the steel ring steps. You see the American Dragon's been busted open. Not the first time. Clearly against the Hangman. He also. I was literally watching the AEW timeline earlier today. And it does make me wonder again. Jeff Jarrett is the enforcer. You got to consider if Hangman gets out of line tonight, would Jeff Jarrett come down and literally influence the decision of this match? We saw what happened on Collision when Paul Turner got ref bumped.
Yeah, well, not for nothing, guys, but while the picture-in-picture is going on, he just got his head, the back of his head, Danielson smashed into the steel steps 8 times.
And Bryan Danielson right now looking at the worst for us. Again, we're on Wrestling Quiet picture-in-picture here. Men's Owen Hart Tournament Finals. Still the kind of night, the women's finals. It'll be last year's winner, Willow Nightingale, taking on Mariah May. We have a Stampede Street Fight for the World Championship with Chris Jericho and Samoa Joe. We'll hear from our AEW World Champion. And we have a Global Glory 4-way with Pac, Kyle Castagnoli, Kyle Fletcher, and the Stone People in New Japan Pro Wrestling, Tomohiro Ishii, and so much more to come tonight on Dynamite. See Hammond right now, slow to follow up here. And I understand your emotions, JJ, when it comes to, again, how much pride you take when it comes to Jeff Jarrett and that connection he had with Owen Hart when covering the Over the Edge 1999 and hearing his post response. When looking at Jeff Jarrett and his motivation, his mission statement, saying this is the most important thing he's ever going to do in his career ahead of facing the wild card of his Hangman Page in Chicago. I can understand that both you and Jeff Jarrett are definitely emotionally stirred. And we heard in that exclusive, opportunity will present itself, according to Sanjay Dutt J. Lethal, as Karen Jarrett was consulting her husband. And you see none of Jeff Jarrett's coalition out here tonight.
All right. It's going to be interesting, man. I will say Jeff Jarrett, at the very least, JJ, is the wild card. He very well could cost Hangman. I wouldn't doubt anything that he would try to get involved somehow.
Yeah, unfortunately, if Jarrett gets involved, I see it costing Danielson.
That's a
I
good
see
point.
him going for Page and accidentally catching Bryan, and that's how Hangman gets the victory.
We go back here. Once again, back from commercial break. Welcome to our coverage of this special AEW Dynamite as we cover the finals of the third Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Heyman explained to Paul Turner he has till 5, taking a page out of Bryan Danielson's playbook. You see Jeff Jarrett has taken a seat closer to the ring. And again, he has history with both these men. Let's not forget, Jeff Jarrett and Bryan Danielson, Blackpool Combat Club, have had their fair share of wars with Jeff Jarrett and his crew.
Ooh. Good up kick, though. The key lock kick by Danielson, smashing right in the face of Hangman. These two are stiff as hell. They're going balls to the wall here, JJ.
Yeah, most definitely. The only problem is that Danielson's kicks, while damage-worthy, aren't doing near the damage as Hangman's punches on that already bloody forehead.
And again,
is a
that
very
probably
good
has to
point.
do with that blood loss affecting his equilibrium.
And his vision.
Yep.
That blood getting in his eyes there, it's hard to see.
Yeah, and you mentioned
that's
that.
okay.
You mentioned that as well, and he was just getting stomped right on that earlobe, so his hearing is definitely disturbed. So his equilibrium is all sorts of effed up right now.
Again, slow methodical approach by Hammond and Page, focusing on one target, and that is Swerve Strickland, looking to take everything away from him.
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson just trying to get back up to his feet using the ropes. But we also see in the past, you think Bryan Danielson is at a vulnerable point. He can surprise you. Again, it only takes 3 seconds, and we have our winner.
Damn,
Nice chops in the corner, lighting up the American Dragon.
I wouldn't say they're Gunther-esque, but they're definitely shades of Davey Boy Smith. I'll give him that much. Shades of the British Bulldogs with those chops.
All the Canadian grades out in and out of the Hart Foundation and history with Owen Hart. And Hammond right now again with Bryan Danielson in the corner. Yikes. And it is official next week, guys, on the 250th episode of AEW Dynamite. It's Will Ospreay defending the AEW National Championship against MJF.
That explains
God damn
why.
it. Do we have to do a watch along for next week now because it's episode 250?
It's up to you.
We might have to.
It's up to you. I'm just the play-by-play guy here. Uppercut here by Bryan Danielson trying to fight back. I'm just the guy that looks at the monitor that calls all things wrestling. Shout out to AEW family.
Oh, Jesus.
Blown over by Hammond and Page. Bryan Danielson, though, catching the arm. Tommy looking for the cross tiebreaker.
Yeah, going for the
bitch.
Yeah, going for the Danielson special is Danielson.
Tap, you cowboy shit stain.
Now transitioning, turning him over, body flat, looking for the label lock.
Yeah, I got the crossface in, but look at that. The long legs of Hangman was able to get him to the bottom rope. That was just pure awareness by Hangman.
Bryan
It's
Danielson,
also the size, the length, the height.
Yep.
Being able to get those long legs.
And the range. We know that Hammond and Page has more range than Bryan Danielson. And that also might play to his advantage. Bryan, though, now teeing off against Hangman with these kicks. Of course, those kickboxing pads that he wears. Hangman catching the leg, though. Hangman countering up the fireman's carry. Bryan fine bat, though. Hammering elbows, side of the head. Dropping Hangman down to a knee. Hangman, though, still fighting back. Bryan still in the compromised position. And transition. Whoa!
Great transition into the Saito suplex by Hangman.
And again, figure the landing, guys. On the shoulder, on the neck. Look at the replay.
Oof.
Oh, God. High angle.
Yeah, that's not good.
And again, Hammond and Page coming back after that suspension, after his actions at AEW Revolution. We haven't seen this guy for 5 months practically.
Ooh. Right in the Hangman's.
Of course, Bryan Danielson has not had the best 2020 for either, guys, when you look at his win and loss record.
Mm-hmm.
And Bryan Danielson, Hammond and Page going the high-risk district here. Waist lock. Might be looking for a superplex out of the corner.
Oh!
Spider suplex by Bryan Danielson, dropping Hammond and Page on his head.
Yeah, shades.
Do it again, Brian.
I was waiting for that. Shades of Mercedes Martinez by Bryan Danielson, and now he's going to go to the top rope here.
Oh, no.
Possibly looking for the diving headbutt, Noah.
Now, shout out to Chris Benoit if he hits this. But again, it could go for broke if he doesn't connect. Hammond in the drop zone. Bryan looking for his target. Oh, man. It's nothing but canvas.
And now into the
With the crippler crossface.
That's not good.
Hammond and Page with the crossface side of the ring. Compromising Bryan Danielson's vision and breathing even more. But if anyone knows how to escape this, it is definitely Juan Rigo, deemed as the perfect wrestler. See Bryan changing position, finding his way for the rope break. Oof. Holding on for every last second of that 4.5 before the 5.
Yeah,
Bryan Danielson right now in a very compromised position. Can he capitalize? Don't miss a second of it. Restaurant quiet, picture in picture. Fuck television.
True. Yeah, you'll notice, JJ, that Danielson's clutching that shoulder. That's the same shoulder that Will Ospreay injured with that Storm Driver.
Yeah, I'm noticing all of it. That's why I'm being quiet. Fucking cowboy shit stain.
If y'all want
Jeff,
to hear
can we get a shirt of that cowboy shit stain?
I don't know if that's necessarily.
Can we make that happen?
On it.
I don't think that's marketable, but okay. If you all want to hear further Renegades Rage and Engage, Super Chat, as simple as that. Please support my friends. Cosleting Studios, Jeffrey Network, Greg Cherry Brand, Super Chat, as simple as that if you want to dictate the conversation.
And real quick, I have a way that Jeff can do this. So Jeff, hear me out, right?
Oh,
censor the S, the H, and the I with a shit emoji, and then stain. You can just
roll up, Brian.
Oh!
2 count, reversal by Heyman, gets a 2 count. Brian picked up speed, falling up now. The corner, looking for second knee. Heyman catching him though. Pop up, powerbomb denied. Run a takeover, big cowboy boot. Big high kick by Bryan Danielson. Rolling elbows connects and both men down.
Okay. Now that both men are down, Jeff, have a shit stain censoring the H and the I. Then you're good.
I mean that's easy peasy. On it.
All right, there you go.
Good Lord Almighty.
Both men down. What a freaking exchange by both men. I'll give them credit. That was a great exchange. That was an awesome exchange.
Well, again, you talked about earlier, these two men are literally going to throw everything they can at each other. And again, over 2 hours of previous wrestling action. Look at this. That roundhouse kick.
Boom!
Both men connect with a rolling elbow, clock each other, and drop.
Yeah, both of them got knocked the F out. It's like that MMA match where it ended at a draw. Uh-oh. And now both men...
There has to be a winner.
Oh, look at this. Hangman's actually busted open from that roaring elbow by Danielson. Now both men are busted open.
That point of the elbow must have hit Heyman in the head, JJ. Now both men are literally sharing a shade of scarlet.
Trading off chops in the center of the ring there.
Yeah, you wonder who's going to get the better of this exchange. Vicious knife edge chops lining up each man's chest here. Brian taking Heyman to the corner.
Now going for those key lock kicks and chops combo in the corner.
Transitioning, Hangman hung up again on the top rope. Brian looking for some high-risk offense. And I almost wonder, is this going to come down to just somebody capturing the other man for a 3 count? It might not come down to a finisher. You see, Brian...
Give him another one of those spider suplexes.
He might be trying to... Yeah, we're back on it. He might be trying to go for that super back suplex as we come out of picture-in-picture.
And again, this is our men's Owen Hart tournament finals here. JJ Williams, James Hebert on the call with me tonight for this special edition of AEW Dynamite, episode 249 in the show's history.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Hangman. Oh! Just smashed him into the exposed steel of the turnbuckle. He exposed the steel after ripping the padding off.
The referee didn't see it, so he can't call for it.
Again, Heyman and Page taking advantage when he can. Just goes to show that he truly meant he is willing to do anything to win this. And you got to wonder what Jeff Jarrett's thinking about this on the outside.
Ooh.
Moonsault, takeover, catching Brian, hooking him up, transition.
That was so clean.
Stone, pile driver, cover, 2, no.
What? That was one of the cleanest. That was one of the cleanest moonsault. I've never seen that. A moonsault into a tombstone pile driver. Yep, I've seen it all, folks.
You may not like him and Page for his personal choices and before suspension, but you can't argue with the man's athleticism when he competes in that ring. Brian Danielson dropped on his head now on the outside.
Jeff Jarrett up.
Page. Uh-oh.
Jeff Jarrett jaw-jacking with Hangman, trying to distract him. Ow!
Oh, jeez!
Woof!
Sending the Hangman right in front of Double J there.
Yeah, you know what happened. He went for the Owen Moonsault. Brian literally pushed him off the top rope, and Hangman crashed onto the apron back first as he rose to the floor. Brian looking to follow up here, scouting him and Page off the top rope, springboard. And launches himself with a cannonball, wiping Heyman out.
Jesus, Danielson.
I think again, though, guys, looked like he hurt not only his elbow, but his shoulder. Look at the way he's grasping it, and look at the way his fingers are twitching.
Yeah, no shit.
I think he was doing that himself just to make sure he still had feeling.
Yeah. Well, you again, JJ, as the only person on this panel that is a former competitor, you know what that stinging sensation is when you're not sure necessarily if you're dealing with nerve damage, but you just want to make sure that you still have some sort of feeling, some sort of reception within your body to react. Brian Danielson right now.
The chest there.
Yeah, Brian Danielson trying to compose himself, and Heyman and Page, jaw wide open, knocking the wind out of him. Went for that roundhouse again. Heyman, though, hooking up Brian. Oh, pile driver on the floor.
Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, that might be it.
Jeff Jarrett and the doctor checking on Danielson.
At this point, Heyman just might want to take the count out. Again, we have to have a winner here. There has to be a winner.
And now Paul Turner also checking on Danielson. And now Hangman calling the referee in to try to go for the 10 count.
Oh, boy. Hey, that laceration definitely got busted open more. Heyman, though.
Heyman throwing the doctor off him and now getting into it with Jarrett. Jarrett trying to give Danielson some room. Pie face double J.
Oh, dear. This is not going to end well. Jeff, remember what this is about, man. Remember what this is about as the enforcer. That's not respect, but again, you are not an in-ring competitor here. You're here to obtain law and order. Paul Turner up to a count of 4, I believe, as Heyman might be looking for the count out here.
And now look at this.
Danielson got to his feet only to collapse again.
And again, Jeff Jarrett, one of the greatest of all time, 26 various championships in his illustrious career, tag and singles, former NWA, TNA, you name it. Jeff Jarrett's done it. Generations of Jarretts have defined this business. And of course, former tag team champion alongside Owen Hart in the WWF. As Brian breaks the count. And Heyman immediately back on the attack right now.
You have vicious forearms just trying to cut that wound open even more.
Those closed fists, the same closed fists that he did directly in front of the referee last week when he defeated Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
Referee not using discretion to stop him.
Right.
Now he's peeling the kinesio tape off of the back of Danielson.
Oh, no!
Oh, that is not going to be good for him because kinesio tape is supposed to help soothe the tenseness of muscles.
Plus, he's just ripping tape off. You've ever ripped off a bandage?
Yeah.
It's going to have that same pulling of the skin in addition to making the already injured sore muscles even more exposed.
You know, I know Brian Danielson says he likes violence, but even he has to realize when maybe violence is too much of a thing to have. And Heyman right now is showing more violence than ever in his pursuit of getting after Swerve Strickland. Again, like you said, JJ, it's not about the Elite. It's not even about the Owen. It is about getting revenge on the man that literally caused his family to move out of his home. Championships just collapsed.
Psycho knee!
Psycho knee!
The Psycho knee connects! But
Danielson can't get the cover.
No.
He's too spent. He's too injured. That may have been the very last bit of gas Brian Danielson had left in his tank.
Yeah, that honestly might have been a form of desperation, JJ. Great point. Again, that Busaiku knee definitely bought Danielson time, but how much time?
Right now, Paul Turner checking on both men here, giving them the standing count. And again, still the kind of night, the women's finals. Willow Nightingale versus Mariah May to see who faces Timeless Toni Storm at All In. Jeff Jarrett wielding both men to get back to their feet. Again, this is about honoring Owen Hart despite the agendas that each man has.
Oh, jeez.
Massive headbutt, and that is not a wise thing to do against Brian Danielson.
No, it's not. If anybody could attest to that, it's Nick Nemeth, who got in the headbutt off with Danielson while he probably shouldn't have. Oh! Key lock by Danielson!
Big roundhouse. On the way slot, looking for the German suplex. Heyman, though, lands on his feet. Ducks underneath. Waist lock. Big German. Brian, though, lands on his feet. Oh, boy. This is going to get furious. Does need to close the hand on the corner. And no!
That's not good.
I don't know. Maybe it is. This could end up bringing in our enforcer.
Oh, God! Rolling lariats by Heyman. To your point, JJ, there's now no official. Uh-oh.
He's got his belt, looking to whip Bryan Danielson here.
Shades of what he did at Switchblade J1 on Collision.
Yeah, here we go. Just punishing Danielson with those belt whips. And look at this. Here comes Jarrett. Here comes Jarrett. He's going to try to enforce the rules here.
Yeah, come on. You don't want the winner to be defined by actions like this.
Hangman has the belt wrapped around Danielson's throat like a noose as Jarrett gets in the ring, shoving Jarrett down.
Oh, boy. This is not going to end well.
No, it's not. Oh,
again, this is just breaking down all sorts of ways.
Jarrett's peeling off his last Outlaw shirt. He's got a referee shirt underneath it.
What? He's not a wrestler to fit. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold that fuck.
Jarrett's
He hasn't
rocking
been
the
here
stripe.
before.
Danielson with a roll up.
With a roll up, the schoolboy by Bryan Danielson, the cover, the count, kick out by Hangman.
And Danielson, go for the lapel lock. Lapel lock.
But the Hangman, though, again, not flat on his body, able to reverse. Now the jackknife float over. Trying to hook Bryan Danielson. Deadeye! Set out the ring. The cover. 2. It is not over.
Somehow the American Dragon kicked out of the Deadeye. And now the Hangman going to the outside. We know what he's looking for here, guys. He's getting set up for that buckshot lariat.
It's at high noon. Hangman is
no!
Buckshot lariat back of the head.
Oh, no.
And
he's not even going for the pinfall out of that one. He was just looking to hurt Danielson.
Yeah, this is a message to Swerve Strickland as he's looking for the second barrel. Bryan ducks underneath, though. O'Connor roll. The bridge, the cover. 2, and no.
Into the crippler crossface.
Jarrett, get the belt away from him, man.
Again, though, the blood, guys, the blood. How well is Heyman's grip?
Yeah, that's a very good point. I didn't even think about that because look at how close Danielson is to the ropes. And look at Jeff Jarrett.
He grabbed the belt. He got it off him a little bit. It's at least not completely locked anymore. There it is. The belt's gone.
Very good by Jarrett. Very good by Jarrett.
Fair officiating, something you don't usually see with most AEW officials.
Jeff Jarrett going to stop this match, though. Bryan may not be responding. Jeff Jarrett right now, he has to consider the well-being of the athletes.
Nope. Danielson's fighting, not even down for a 1. Jeff Jarrett did his job. He looked.
Can he force the break? Can he reverse, though? Can he find an escape?
Great
Shoulders down on the Hangman.
He did it.
What? Holy crap! Danielson won to Owen!
And Hangman is pissed.
Bryan Danielson is going to All-In Wembley Stadium to challenge Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Championship.
Guys.
That's so fucking cool.
Guys.
I told you.
Why? Think about this for a second. Why did I want Jarrett versus Danielson more than anything?
To pass the torch off.
No. There was more to it than that.
Whoa.
Danielson is as close as Jarrett was ever going to get to fighting Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Owen Hart just won the Owen.
Yeah.
And I could not be happier for this result, nor for the American Dragon. As you see Marfa Hart embracing Jeff Jarrett on the stage. Jeff Jarrett bringing the belt towards the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the 3rd Men's Owen Hart Foundation Tournament, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
With one arm and all.
As great as this moment is for Bryan, it just warms my heart to see Jarrett and Martha walking arm in arm there.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett could retire tomorrow, and I think he literally just got the moment he needed for his career. Oh, and be proud. Congratulations to the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. What a match.
I am shook by that. I honestly thought this was Hangman's match to win.
Nah. Something in me just knew Bryan Danielson was not going to be denied his final countdown, one last chance at the AEW World Championship. Something about this tournament
see
when
what
it's first
Martha's going to
announced.
say.
All right, let's hear from Martha real quick. Thank you, Martha.
Great to be back in the Saddle Dome during Stampede Week.
Take my hat to that. Can't wear it anymore. My head's too big.
In Owen Hart's hometown.
Owen Chance. Put your Owens in the chat, folks. I couldn't be happier.
It's with great pleasure that I award the Owen Cup to Bryan Danielson.
And Jeff Jarrett passing off the belt and the trophy.
Bryan, will see you at Wembley Stadium, where you'll get your title shot. Jeff Jarrett and Bryan Danielson holding up the Owen trophy.
Congratulations again. It is official, guys, for the AEW World Championship and All in London. Look at that fucking beautiful graphic. Swerve Strickland versus the American Dragon. Bryan Danielson, Sunday, August 25th in Wembley Stadium.
And here comes Swerve to rain on the parade.
Well, this is his house, to be fair.
Swerve.
Oh, boy.
Oh, shit, man.
Ain't gonna waste no
Here
time.
we go.
I'm not doing that tonight. No, I'm not doing that tonight. And they're all
The
swerving.
entire Saddle Dome is doing it, Noah.
I'm not. I only do it for pay-per-views. You guys do it on TV if you want. I don't do it for pay-per-views.
Noah, it's the fucking Owen finals. It's as good as a pay-per-view.
I guess that's fair. But again, the moment's not about swerving. The moment is about Owen. And you see Bryan Danielson now looking at his future as the mogul, the realist, the AEW World Champion has arrived here. Swerve Strickland. As we have our first match official now for All in London, Wembley Stadium. And I cannot fucking wait to call this.
This is so good.
And
as we got a full commercial now, let's go ahead and breathe real quick and once again say thank you, Jeff Jarrett, and congratulations to the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, on winning the men's Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
Oh my God, that's ugly. I guess that's the point. Oh my God.
And Noah, did you just say thank you, Jeff Jarrett?
I told you, Jeff Jarrett, earn my respect with that plea mission statement, sharing his heart, telling his story, his connection with Owen, and he capitalized that to the highest degree tonight, enforcing the integrity of this tournament. The right person won, and the right person handed it off.
It just still rattles my brain because 2 months ago we wouldn't have heard you say that. So much like the props that you've been giving recently to my NXT, to hear you saying thank you, Jeff Jarrett, just kind of goes back into the what the fuck world is this we're living in right now.
Yeah, true that.
Ladies and gentlemen, today on What the Fuck Wednesday,
I'm shocked. I really thought that was Hangman's to win.
It was.
I'm glad he didn't. I would have been beside myself for the rest of the 2 hours.
Look, I'll be legit with you, peeps. I'll be legit with you, peeps. Since we're in Canada, Christian Cage's country. We all knew Heyman Adams was the wild card. As soon as that friggin' bracket was announced, we all knew it was going to be that. But as soon as I saw the name, you heard the first person that announced they were going to be in it. You heard his statement earlier this year on Collision that this is his last full run. There was no way in fuck, with the respect, it seems, that Bryan Danielson has for All Elite Wrestling, that I saw him being denied this last moment when he was not part of this last year. The fucking American Dragon's going to Wembley Stadium to challenge for the AEW World Championship.
Dude, if he wins that title, I will lose my mind. Like I will have no voice after Wembley.
That's probably accurate.
Yes,
JJ,
Jeff, I see your hand there.
just think about this for a minute. If there is any sort of benevolence in the office in Connecticut now that the old man has been phased out. We could be facing a 12-month period, men and boys, where we have Bryan Danielson and John Cena on top of companies as world champions at least one more time.
Yeah.
Take my fucking money.
Yeah, that
all of it.
Wild, you know.
And it's going to take all of it to go to WrestleMania, so there is that.
I was going to say, let me ask you this, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Because I know how important it is to go to WrestleMania and see John's last WrestleMania so close.
Yep.
Is that more important than you going to Wrestle Dream for Brian's last match? Considering you were
I'll give my answer.
out of his last match in Gorilla.
Let's hear from the world champion and give him his respect, and then I'll give my answer to that.
I completely agree. Right. Ooh. What he told you? Best of the worst, who owns this world championship?
There was a lot of different.
Right?
He's going to silence that. He's going to silence that doubt.
Gaines will be our choreographer for this, or telegrapher.
You're looking at the best in the world, and you're still looking at the best AEW world champion since. He said, congratulations to Bryan Danielson for winning the Owen Cup.
Well deserved.
It's going to be a true honor and privilege to face you in the main event of Wembley Stadium for the world title.
I love that.
But
pick.
Still not over the fact that you hold a pinfall victory against me. Still a little salty about that. So. We're at two different points in our careers now. Me? Well. I'm the most dangerous man in AEW.
I could argue that.
Speaking of which.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, talking about the EVPs.
Oh, boy. Here we go. This is going to trigger something.
Shooting on their shoes. He will be joining Blood and Guts
for Team AEW.
On Team AEW.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
That's 2 of 5. All right.
I'm going to lead this team and step up. There were 2 things he failed to do. 1, defeat Will Ospreay, and 2, lead Team AEW in victory.
That's fair. Anarchy in the arena. Team AEW did lose. And 2 members are out indefinitely.
Speaking of the Elite.
Don't say their name too much.
The Dynasty era, right? There's first and foremost number 2. Ooh.
Okada!
Oh, shit. Okay.
Wait, Swerve, you are not called Okada, are you?
I offer you a challenge, Okada. Oh, man. He said, you versus me next week. Champion versus champion. And the real world's champion will show you how to make it rain, bitch. And this I firmly promise you.
Ooh.
Oh.
This will be your final countdown, he says to Danielson.
Well, Swerve Strickland with the house statement. He is part of Team AEW for Blood and Guts. And he says Brian Danielson will be facing his final countdown at All In. And he's challenged Kazuchika Okada for a one-on-one match for his testament as champion.
JJ, hate to break it to you, buddy, but I think we might have to add 250 to the watch-along list.
I mean, I'm game. As we hype up the finals of the Women's Owen Hart Foundation tournament, of course. Again, just leave that there. Can you just leave that there for a moment, please? Thank you.
Yes.
That is greatness. That is professional wrestling glory at its finest right there. That is going to be something beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, life is what happens when you try to make plans.
That's close to the quote. Close to the quote.
Well, whatever. I don't give a shit. I was planning to be downtown.
Don't hate on John Lennon like that.
I'm not. I can't get to a fucking book without coughing today. I'm dying over here. Don't mind me. Oh, who the hell's texting me? Fuck off. Anyway.
Continue, Jeff.
I had planned to be at Downtown Disney next Wednesday because it is Disneyland's 69th anniversary. However, if we're getting MJF in the ring next week against Ospreay, I can't not be here, right? I mean,
you know, it's for passion, but you know, you are a wrestling fan, and he's your scumbag, and it's
wrestling fan. He's definitely my scumbag, but I'm also trying to get hired back in with that company, so there is that.
I okay. If you're trying, if that's a bigger priority than MJF Ospreay.
Gotta suckle the teat a little bit. Anyway,
I am off next Wednesday. I only have to do Uber Eats, so I can be here. I can produce.
I will.
You can go tantalize Mr. DeMouse with a brick of cheese to see if he can start paying you some cheddar.
That would be delightful. I will say this. We talked about this last night when we decided we're going to do the NXT watch along. It's going to get to the point where we're just going to start watching along everything, and we're going to tire ourselves out. So
yeah, I definitely don't want to get to that point.
Yeah, no.
You know what? I'm like Noah. I'm at the point where I'm kind of like all about it at this point because for at least until For the Love of Wrestling comes back,
damn it,
I don't have regular content on my channel.
Oh no! That's
For the Love of Wrestling, is on hiatus until I can get the kids back to school at least. So it's like until that point, aside from musings, aside from Statboy when he decides he wants to open the fucking doors to the sports bar,
2 weeks.
Aside from open mic night and our watch-alongs, I have nothing. So as long as this NXT and A thing keeps running the way it is, and we keep getting NXT and A matches on my NXT, then goddamn it, I'm all about that shit.
In that case, start following the subliminal, not so subliminal. Help us.
And I still need to watch last week's TNA where the No Quarter Catch crew showed up. And I'm damn sure going to watch this week's TNA where Charlie Dempsey's in fucking action.
Yes, sir.
Now
if we can just get other members of our team to, watch NXT when the TNA stars show up, that would be fantastic.
Hey,
I think you're barking up a losing tree there at this point.
Yeah, about to say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, JJ. Just saying.
I had suggested, but I guess it's probably an off-air thing. But I was going to say you could have Noah just run For the Love of Wrestling. Lord knows he did that when we needed him to run Spark again. I mean, just
why must we encourage the death of Noah Foster on the air? Why must this be a thing?
Well, he wouldn't think of it as a death. He thinks of it as like, yay, more wrestling.
That's a job. Fuck.
That's true. That's true.
Jesus Christ.
Can you show the image that I sent you, sir?
I'm trying. I'm trying to get this image. I did load in as it is. There we go.
Oh, good Lord. The Acclaim music video.
No,
that's why I'm not paying attention to it.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever. Yeah.
What you all got? While I'm waiting for. Oh, by the way, in case people are wondering, Samoa Joe versus Chris Jericho goes next.
Okay, good to know.
I saw this match announced to replace the
news,
I guess.
Yeah.
From Stephanie Vacour.
Yes, I'm trying. Lord knows I'm trying to get it. There it is.
Oh, fantastic. Viva Vanna World Nightingale!
Ooh.
Whoa! That's NJPW Academy versus AEW versus CMLL for the vacant CMLL Women's World Championship.
Hey, I'm cool with it.
Well then.
Yes.
And by the way, I will say for everybody that thinks it's like Viva Van's pissed off with CMLL or AEW or New Japan, I think it's a personal reason. I remember that was specifically said by CMLL. There may be a very personal reason why she took the job with Florida. So let's hold our judgment for anybody in particular until we know the full facts of the situation. That's all I'm gonna say.
From the person's mouth themselves in English or in Espanol. And if you want to really learn more
Are
about
you-
Stephanie, go watch
are you
her interview with Denise Salcedo.
And encouraging responsible journalism. Shame on you, James.
Yes, I am.
This
Yes.
is wrestling.
Yes, but you know what? I like being responsible because being responsible
No, you don't.
feels
That's
nice.
a ball-faced fucking lie.
This is wrestling in the digital social media age where all we do is spout out half-truths and lies from behind a keyboard, and we charge people to read it because people will fall for any fucking thing.
Unless you're me, who literally just does this and have the phone in the pocket, like this man, who's probably the smartest man on the internet, now coming to the ring, Samoa Joe, as we get ready for the World Championship match.
But I believe this match is happening this Saturday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Oof.
That's Fantastica Mania. That was the pay-per-view they announced at the NJPW Resurgence. Yeah,
I looked up at the TV and saw Joe straight dead staring. It did stop my heart like, oh fuck, Samoa Joe.
I was scared.
I mean, Samoa Joe literally said there's going to be no learning tree, no security, nobody that's going to protect you from my wrath. You have no idea what you're in for tonight.
If we can get that,
Aubrey's the ref.
JJ, I swear on everything pure in my heart, I will go off on you if you do anything to disgrace Aubrey Edwards.
Before we get to this match, I know Jericho's about to come out. Do we want to do a watch along for that as well? Because that looks like that'd be pretty cool.
I'm game.
I'll produce. You don't have to. I'll produce it. I was just saying. More content for you, James.
Look, let Jeff make the Grabbers official for next week on Saturday if we choose, and let's just focus on the FTW. Y'all gonna die. I'm gonna survive because I have no off season, just like professional wrestling. Anyway, the learning tree has been the FTW.
I just have one thing to say to everybody.
Go ahead.
Hi guys.
Oh,
hi
everybody.
Hi guys.
I'm Noah Foster. I have to deal with fools from a learning tree here as I call an FTW match. Chris Jericho back in Canada after burning Hook's eyes, defending his For the World title in a Stampede Street Fight against Samoa Joe. So anything goes.
Hey guys.
I'm gonna bow out for this, but I will say, considering the movie I'm going to tomorrow, it perfectly fits. When he's out here, I'm surrounded by idiots.
You said it, not me. Bell rings are underway.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Jericho sporting the cowboy hat tonight. And again, I can respect that, but I'm not wearing this because my head is too small for this now.
Well, before Jeff makes his way to Pride Rock, let's take a look at the Samoan submission machine and the learning tree.
And Samoa Joe taking the hat. That's a nice hat. I like that hat.
I like that hat too. I wonder if Jake Hager likes that hat.
I mean, Samoa Joe
is not purple.
Is it going to wear it? Is it going to wear it?
Not a bucket hat either.
Is Samoa Joe going to wear it? Oh! Well, hats off to Jericho.
Literally.
And Samoa Joe just tee it off against the FTW champion in the corner.
He just hit a freaking karate chop on his neck.
Speaking of purple, JJ, you and I have not been on the air together since Sunday. Did you see the Chase U purple shirt? It is a thing.
I did see it.
It is not a drill. There actually is a purple Chase U shirt. That screams you more than anything I've ever seen in merchandising.
There you go.
Samoa Joe teeing off right now
I
against
know one, too.
Massive headbutt.
I did see it. I looked on WWE Shop. It's not for sale.
Oh,
yet. They'll probably get it to you soon, man, on NXTshop.com.
I still want one that I want a sweater like Andre Chase has, so I can wear my little button up underneath it and totally be Chase U for Halloween.
Oh, good Lord Almighty! Samoa Joe, Brian Keith.
Well, he's taking his aggression out on the learning tree themselves.
Well, that bad apple just went rolling off into the abyss.
Oh my God, is that what he's calling Brian Keith, the bad apple? Oh my God.
Drop kick.
Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
We're learning so much here tonight, and it's not from Chris Jericho. It's he sent Samoa Joe shoulder first into the barricade.
Hey, I learned a lot from Chris Jericho, damn it.
I always do too.
Oy vey. This guy.
So the problem with Arbery being a biased referee is it's no DQ. So even if she is, problem with that is people that can even the odds.
Last time I checked, bias and no disqualification are two totally different terminologies in the Oxford Dictionary.
Aubrey Edwards is constantly refereeing Jericho matches. If she is not in the back pocket of the learning tree, then I don't know what is. As Jericho brings a bag into the ring from under the ring.
Yeah, so what is it going to be
knows
this
what's
week?
in it? Hockey pucks,
we're in Canada. I think you already answered your question.
Horseshoes, because of the Stampede.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Jesus.
There's going to be some bad luck here for one of these two men. And it might be bad luck for Jericho because he brought it in. Now look at it. Lift Samoa Joe. No way he's drop suplex this man into those horseshoes.
Joe, man. He's like, what the hell are you doing, bro?
Oh, my gosh. Oh. The elbows, now the knees. The jaw. Now Samoa Joe coming off the ropes. Boot to the midsection by Jericho. Now Jericho going off to the side. Is Samoa Joe catching him? Oh, no. Oh, no. God!
Jesus! Oh, no!
It's a ringer! And a senton follow-up!
Oh, no!
How many points that's worth in horseshoes? Cover by Samoa Joe. Count.
Close only counts in horseshoes, not grenades.
Well, that was a close near fall. How about that?
There you go.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, man. Samoa Joe again just teeing off against Jericho, not trying to tie up that hamstring. Jericho, though, with a low blow, perfectly legal here.
No, he kicked him in the hamstring. I don't think it was a low blow, but did Samoa Joe just go, whoa, as he kicked him in the leg? Did I hear that
right? Yes, that is correct.
We do have fun here, don't we?
And right now, Jericho looking to hook Samoa Joe in the walls, JJ.
But can Jericho make Joe tap here? I don't know how good of a hold he's got there. He may want to go for the OG Lion Tamer.
I was about to say he could get more leverage if he went for the Lion Tamer. That's a very good point as we go to restaurant quality picture-in-picture.
Oh, my gosh almighty.
Not television.
Yes.
I finally made a gimmick possible here.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What do you mean? You make a gimmick possible every time you speak. Do you not
I don't
realize
understand. That's true.
Yeah, you do.
Still to come tonight, Global Glory 4-way with Claudio Castagnoli, Kyle Fletcher, the Bastard Pac, and NJPW Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii. I cannot wait to call that match. Oh, man. And Samoa Joe finding his way to, technically speaking, there's no disqualification. That's right, there's no disqualification. He can hold on it all night.
Yep.
And Aubrey actually remembered that.
Aubrey did remember that.
In our what? Anyway, Jericho
He did something right for a change.
She did.
Even a blind squirrel can find its nuts. Anyway, Jericho right now with the full Boston Crab fully applied in the middle of the ring.
What?
And
Did you
Joe
just
right
call
now,
Aubrey Edwards your bastion saint of refereeing a blind squirrel?
No, I called any other referee you hold her up against higher than her that. Because there's definitely been some dumber refs in
that's
other
actually
companies.
fair. That's actually fair.
Most
JJ.
recently seen also too, by the way. Anyway. Samoa Joe right now, again, in a world of trouble, unable to even lift off this full crab. AEW superstars ain't the only ones that can take pot shots. And Samoa Joe right now, again, I do wonder, can he find escape from this? Jericho all smiles right now, just wearing down the Samoan submission machine.
As he's, grunting and pulling back for the walls of Jericho, he's screaming, "Hi, guys!"
I think I figured it out. I think I figured out why Noah is so salty today. It's because Thea Hale won yesterday, and now she may end up getting a title shot against Roxanne Perez.
And lose.
And if she wins, then Noah's got to buy the Chase U t-shirt per his agreement.
That ain't going to happen. There's nobody on Roxanne's level right now. That's why Stephanie Valkyria and Julia are your best two candidates, not even involved in WWE.
Hey, Noah, congratulations. Look at the screen. You made another meme. Middle finger to the TV.
There's a reason why I keep the internet in my pocket. Anyway.
Yeah, true.
If more people follow Samoa Joe's advice, I think more people would actually learn something versus what Chris Jericho's trying to teach people. As we're back here on Dynamite, again, FTW Championship on the line. It is a Stampede Street Fight. And a horseshoe to Jericho's head.
Oh, yeah.
Dang. And I do wonder, though, how much of an effect that Walls of Jericho is going to have on Samoa Joe the rest of this match. Samoa Joe not even back up on his feet yet, guys. Again, folks, welcome to our coverage of the special AEW Dynamite for the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament Finals. As we are back here in the Saladon in Calgary, Alberta, the home of Owen Hart. It's me, Swindle Foster, with Regular Wrestling JJ Williams, and, of course, James Hebert, your trio of all elite, usual pay-per-view commentary, but this feels like a pay-per-view, I guess, suppose. So here we are. And Jericho off the rope. Drop kick!
Nice drop kick by Jericho. And you know what I realized? Jericho's gimmick is just Steve from Minecraft. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, Steve.
Dude, don't give Jericho ideas for other ways to endorse this gimmick and trademark it. And Samoa Joe looks up.
No.
Did you notice when we came back from commercial, Aubrey was so bored with the match she stopped to tie her shoe?
I mean, you want to make sure you don't trip up. That's the perfect time to relace those boots. And again, next week, AEW Dynamite celebrates episode 250. Congratulations to this professional wrestling show on a weekly basis. And of course, the Path to All In starts July 20th. Will be literally week by week by week in the Esports Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Now, all both men are up in the stands. Here's your interactive portion of the show, folks. And outside next week, the next time we're covering AEW will be another Dynamite. It will be Blood and Guts, Wednesday, July 24th. Stay tuned for more on that, folks.
That'll be 4 Dynamites in a row we've done watch-alongs for.
Oh, my God.
Hey, I'm for it. I'm all in.
Because we did last week's, because we wanted to call the Jeff Jarrett match.
Yep.
Now we're doing this one because of the Owen finals.
Oh!
Next week is episode 250. Week after that is Blood and Guts. I'm sure Tony Khan will find some kind of something for the first Wednesday in August show to theme it off of.
Let's
the road to All In.
Let's book Fight for the Fallen and Fighter Fest.
Oh, no. No, please don't. No.
Yes. More content. More Dynamites. More wrestling. Yes.
By the way, we got a walk-in brawl going on right now.
That backstage area. And again, Samoa Joe right now and Chris Jericho might be looking to, take a beverage.
Oh, no! Oh, Jericho finally got his get back, but it was with the wrong person. He's like, I see you as Glenn Jacobs. I will now throw coffee in your face.
And went for the Jews of Fat, but Joe got him in the computer clutch.
Both men back near catering. If this was a couple months ago, we'd see Ethan Page and Sean Spears back there.
And right now, Jericho might be going down with W. Morrissey. Oh, now the red one.
Yeah. Big Bill.
The saving grace for the learning tree. And again, anything goes. It's a Stampede Street Fight.
And there it is. There's the gang mentality. But where is Hook and where is Shibata? Could they come run interference against these guys? Could happen.
Last week, I think. Remember what happened last week? The learning tree literally obliterated Hook and Shibata. Shibata might have a broken arm and Hook is blind.
Oh,
and
no.
Jericho now with a loaded shot to the head.
Jesus.
That belt buckle to the head of Samoa Joe. Now the Big Bill hoisting up Joe. Choke slam on a forklift.
Oh, no.
Onto the pallet. What the hell are these three men about to do here?
I don't know, and I'm scared to find out. Wait, who's that? Oh, the forklift driver, whoever that was. He just got smashed over.
Well, does Samoa Joe know how to drive a forklift? What the
hell?
Doesn't matter. Joe's laid out on top of it. Jericho's behind the wheel.
This is scary.
What? Hi, guys.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
What the hell, Jericho?
Holy shit.
You just drove that forklift for a plywood wall.
Oh, my God. Joe might be out of it. I don't even know where the hell Joe went.
He's under.
Jericho went boom, boom, and there's Colt Cabana.
Oh, my God.
Jeez.
The fact that Cabana's actually there is fucking genius.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Boom, boom. Goes Cabana.
Oh, no.
This match has officially been halted. Jericho retains via ref stoppage.
Yeah, no shit.
Via ref stoppage, via Jericho stoppage. Jericho stops
how
Joe.
people get fucked up.
As
Jericho. You called me up there with the Cabana shit. I couldn't contain myself.
That was not a learning experience I think Samoa Joe was ready for.
Well, that's two people from the greatest Ring of Honor feud of all time that Colt Cabana didn't help.
Oh, fuck, James.
Yeah, James, you accurate idiot.
Oh, my God. We're going to hell for that one. That's it. Express lane. That's it. Here, wait. Hang on. Here you go, James.
Yeah. Put it up there for me for a second. I'm doing it cool and top teams on YouTube.
Iiiit, you know you want to.
Oh, God. Can we make this an official shirt? We have to now. It's too good.
I'll work on it. Yeah, I'll get on it.
Yeah.
This just one's not going to go through. That was just a ha-ha. But yeah, that one's got to go through.
No, for sure.
But yeah, Noah, well, while we're on commercial, we'll go ahead and just leave this up indefinitely during commercial breaks for you.
There you go. Hey, we gotta go like this, Jeff. Good idea.
Oh, okay. I'll make it smaller. Size does count. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway.
You can put it like right in the middle of the four of us. We're like right in the middle, as small as
I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional.
Okay. Sorry.
The gimmick only works in the middle of matches.
Right. Exactly.
That's true.
I feel like, though, with the fact we got a full commercial, maybe we should actually promote what we do here, because when I'm trying to promote all the wrestling, why don't we run our watch-along trailer?
There you go.
No, it's like I just want to be off screen for a minute. I'm embarrassed as fuck. Here's what's coming up.
And now, preview time. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.
Stay tuned, kids. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go again. Right now, let's go. Me and you, toe-to-toe. We can rock, we can roll. Here we go again. Right now, let's go. Me and you, toe-to-toe. We can rock, we can roll. You see it.
Now I'm gonna load up my bus with some juice box.
I'm literally surrounded by idiots. But that being said, I love these guys. That's why I continue to do this. And also, I love the fact that we truly do cover all the wrestling, 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 all the professional wrestling. Damn it. And other sports and other combat sports. We're going to have Dynamite 250, and who knows what the heck else might happen too. Anyways, we're back here on AEW Dynamite. I'm back here with these buffoons. The biggest buffoon on my screen is Jericho, who literally has the worst forklift drive record I've ever seen, driving Samoa Joe for a plywood wall and leaving him in a heap, forcing the match to stop, still the FTW champion. And I'm sure we'll get a status update at some point on the Samoa Submission Machine.
Oof. This is rough.
Yeah, come.
JJ, you're not unmuted.
Daniel, we don't need Jeff Dunham because we have Jeff Meacham of our own.
There you go.
You're using an extra app. Yeah.
Well,
are we pissing you off, Noah?
Oh, Lord.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Joe.
Well, I know it's Luke Shabana and Joe are going to come back for a vengeance with hell to pay.
Oh, shit.
Well, go back inside.
Already in the ring.
Glory four-way here. Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, Tomohiro Ishii, and Kyle Fletcher.
Gentlemen, you realize what this means.
This
the Women's Owen is our main event.
That's correct. Not the first time,
Tony
actually.
did the thing.
I mean, last year, I think it was also the main event and also official. Again, it is Will Ospreay versus MJF for the AEW National Championship. It's again, we will be covering AEW Dynamite 250 next here on TBS.
Oh, no.
Those people and Claudio.
I think Iiiit just killed Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah,
you might be right, considering he's a former six-time never openweight champion and a former six-man never openweight champion and one of the meanest dudes with a heavy load of pain in the game.
Oh, no.
Registered dead for 10 minutes and yet still is here alive today and wrestles like every match is his last. But unfortunately this year, he has not participated in the G1 Climax. Kyle Fletcher taking the outside, and Claudio Castagnoli, who's won his last 6 matches in a row on Collision, now teeing up against the Stone Pit Bull.
So to everybody at home that asks why we don't broadcast the actual feeds, 1, copyright, 2, we would be in trouble for broadcasting an actual murder because Kyle Fletcher did.
And Pac right now up in the corner.
Samoa
Drop
Joe
kick.
Samoa Joe done died.
Samoa Joe didn't die. He in distress. He in ambulance.
Yeah. Joe going to the hospital is what you're basically saying, as we got Kyle Fletcher back in the ring.
Yes, no.
His name is Joe. He need an ambulance.
He in an ambulance.
Kyle Fletcher, one of the luckiest some of my bitches in pro wrestling.
Right?
Yeah, for that.
Fletcher goes down off the Rana. Now Pac in control.
Uh-oh.
Fletcher, though. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Maybe giant swing. Oh, and Fletcher with the super kick.
Oh,
Kyle, you could tear a quad doing that.
Yeah, Kyle just got punched in the quad by Tomohiro Ishii, and now we got Saedos for everybody. You get a Saedo, and you get a Saedo, and you get a Saedo. Everybody gets a Saedo, says Tomohiro Ishii.
The biggest fight in the smallest guy in any match. That is the Stone Pit Bull. Gut wrench by Claudio.
Jesus.
Just chucked Ishii like a sack of potatoes.
Yes, we talked about before the strength of Claudio Castagnoli. I'm just saying.
Freaking Claudio tossing Tomohiro Oprah over the top rope there.
And Claudio up and over. Corkscrew. Plancha wipes the field out.
How about his athleticism?
He just takes up. What the?
Claudio is.
And we go to picture-in-picture. Fuck television.
Oh, no.
That Claudio.
JJ, an uppercut to Kyle Fletcher, bending him over the guardrail there.
JJ, I want to be Claudio Castagnoli when I grow up.
What do you mean when you grow up? You want to be Claudio when you grow
Claudio.
up?
Yes.
I
see what I said. Contradict me, goddammit. My
Watching
show.
out Pac on the opposite side, going from north to south.
3 Days Grace said that once.
That's valid.
I need to eat.
Go to a hospital or a local medical facility.
Yeah.
WWE. Fuck off with that nonsense.
Yeah, local medical facility, local hospital, whatever you call it.
Just call it hospital and let's actually speak like a normal person. Oh, wait, that's right. We're talking about a bygone era when people didn't know how to speak because it was all controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
AEW just had to remind me we still have to listen to that. See, you know what?
Oh dear.
Mercedes Monet is going to be discussing.
See you next Tuesday.
Right?
Irish
Oh,
win. I'm just going to focus on the monitor.
B-O-O.
Kyle Fletcher with issue with the counter though, and Kyle Fletcher driven into the barricade. Kyle Fletcher, former Ring of Honor World Television Champion.
Can we just rerun the Acclaimed music video and bump her segment?
No. Oh, God.
No.
God.
To be fair, at least she turned heel. She's in her proper role.
When was she a baby face?
No, that's true. But now
Depends
she's
who you ask.
You talking about how she turned heel. When was she a face?
Depends on who you ask, if we're being perfectly honest here.
She was
about 30 seconds in Boston when she debuted.
Boston.
No. She wasn't a face. She spat in the face of her former employer 2 different times by walking out.
True.
Exactly.
Okay. And now she is a full
now?
heel. So it's okay.
And a dual champion.
With Claudio, Kyle Fletcher in the opposite corner. I sense disaster.
Yeah,
it's
I
amazing
sense
what happens when you have creative control.
Hey, to be fair though, without Mercedes and whoever the fuck she brought in to write the women, we wouldn't have the women in the main event in the rightful spots. So there is that.
And we wouldn't have Stephanie Valcour getting a hell of a job this afternoon too.
Yeah, true that.
Congrats again to Stephanie Valcour, and I wish her the best in her next chapter of her ever-evolving career underneath the banner of NXT. Mera now in America.
Yeah,
this is America.
I need her and Julia like Survivor Series weekend or some shit.
True that. I agree with that.
You go back and rewatch their first match for the NWW Strongest Championship when she first became a champion in Stardom. Earlier this year in Corrigan. Wow, God!
Superplex by Ishii on Claudio.
And all 4 men down.
Claudio is a solid, massive human being. It's ridiculous he's getting thrown around like that.
You were saying, JJ.
I just said it was a car wreck.
But it is a car wreck right now as we're back here at Fatal 4-Way. Again, Cloud Casanova, Tomoyoshi, Kyle Fletcher, and Pac in what's being called a global going forward. We got 4 nationalities represented here: Switzerland, England, Japan, and Australia.
Yeah, I was about to say, you would think this would be a number 1 contendership for the International Championship. However, we don't know what's going on yet.
I mean, truth be told, that could be what it devolves into. For all we know, any of these men could challenge for any of the titles. The Continental Championships up for debate as well.
That's
Swerve caught him out, but Okada has no challenges right now. And you got to consider that title. Oh, God! There's going to be a vomit all in. Misdirection headbutt. Kyle Fletcher taken down at the miscue with Claudio. And is she taking control? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Poison Rana, Wheeler Yuta's made his way down to the ringside area. That must have happened during the commercial break.
Oh, shit. Wheeler Yuta's actually alive. I'm surprised.
Wheeler Yuta has been in Claudio's corner since the start of the match, to be fair. But I understand.
I didn't see him come out.
Oh, fuck.
Explosive lariat by Ishii. Action fast and furious here, as expected with these 4 men. These specimens of professional wrestling. Ishii for a pile driver. And Fletcher with the cover. 2 counts.
Wow.
Golly. Anyway, as I was trying to say as well before we went from 0 to 100, JJ, Wheeler Yuta's been in Claudio's course since the beginning, as we've seen Wheeler Yuta and Claudio have good chemistry and good run as a tag team. And I also wonder if Wheeler Yuta maybe wants to go after the Ring of Honor Pure Championship that I believe he still has, but he might still be looking for opponents. Again, we got Double for Dishonor coming up this month too, folks. Let's keep that in mind.
That's a good point.
That's fair, and I can confirm Sandy's comment there as AEW tweeted 5 minutes ago. So while this match was already happening, they made that decision that winner of this match will get a shot at the international title. So
well, that just threw the spanner in the works. I thought we had a locked-in card for All In. I guess not. Uppercut by Claudio.
And of course, Kyle Castagnoli, previously challenged for a World Championship. Oh,
3,
no. Kyle.
4,
oh,
5, 6, 7.
Kyle, grab
8,
your head, man.
9, 10.
Oh, geez. This might go all
And
night.
into the sharpshooter in Calgary.
Again, how fitting in the home of the Hart Foundation. Center of the ring. Shout out to
Getting
Tyson
up to
Kidd.
the top rope.
And shout out to Tyson Kidd, by the way. Claudio
What
Castagnoli's
is the
former tag partner in
bastard got
WWE.
in mind here?
Oh, boy. What is Pac looking for? Top rope. Oh, God. Drop the elbow on the back of that Kyle Fletcher and Claudio aware that Pac has the brutalizer. It's a double submission.
Oh, no. And look at this.
Oh, Ishii. Oh, Ishii
Ishii's
teeing up
back in
against
the ring.
Claudio. Trying to force Claudio to break the grip and does so. Headbutt.
Oh, Jesus.
And Ishii looking to hook Claudio up. Ishii able to take him over the suplex, but again, Pac with the brutalizer. Oh, God.
I think he faked out Pac there.
Exactly. He was going for the side lariat, and Pac buddy scouted it. Ishii paused himself and then just nailed him.
And a clothesline from hell by Ishii.
That might be it. Kyle down. Ishii with the cover. No.
Oh, okay.
I did not think Kyle Fletcher was going to get out of that.
Oh. I had an AEW book MJF Will Ospreay. Damn it. I was looking forward. That was sad. Oh, neutralizing.
Got him face first. Shoot the half the cover. 2. Pop breaks it up, though. And Pop, the first Mid-Atlantic / of course, now known international champion. Let's keep that in mind, guys. Pop was the inaugural champion of this title that they are challenging for.
That is a very good point.
PWG. PWG.
That's it.
Yeah, right?
Two
Oh,
PWG
Jesus.
champions. And Ishii, once again, with the lace lock.
German
Big
suplex.
German suplex.
Jesus.
Still crying to me that Ishii was never IWGP Intercontinental Champion. And
Another
now the
German.
sidestep. Rebound Germans for Claudio and Ishii by Pop. Pop taking full control here.
Oh!
Fletcher almost stole one there.
Cradle! Ooh. Just a very close fall there. And Pop, the boot to the face, and Pop.
Uh-oh. Pac might have it after this Black Arrow into the Brutalizer combo. That's
If
what
he
he's
hits
setting
this,
up
I feel
for.
like number one contender. Kyle in the drop zone. Black Arrow connects. And the Brutalizer's in. And that's it. Immediate tap out. Pac is the number one contender.
And Claudia was right there, too. Damn it.
Split second margin.
Is the Black Arrow the spiral tap?
It might as well be.
No, it was a. I don't
They look
think
very similar. That's
No.
why I'm asking.
It used to be called the Red Arrow when he was Neville in NXT and WWE. It's kind of like a shooting star press, but he does a spiral tap style corkscrew once he gets up in the air in shooting star press mode.
Well,
It's kind of a combination of the two, basically. No, spiral tap, AJ just freaking drives himself down like a freaking spiral. It's bananas.
Yeah, that's what
I
Swerve
missed that
did
shit,
back
but
in-
he ain't doing that at
back in
his age. He ain't crazy.
Doesn't mean
No,
he won't
Pac
try
is
and
on
pull it
the
out
mic,
if he
by the
absolutely
way.
needs to, Jeff.
I'm here for that if he does.
that makes sense.
And no, we're not doing a watch along of that show, damn it. It's too fucking early in the morning.
What show?
Whatever show Eddie is going to be on.
Oh, the Pro Wrestling Noah show against Marufuji.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What? Noah
see
can't
some-
call it and James can't produce it?
Well,
Wrong
you
with you,
kindly
Mitchum?
stop booking my account.
All the content, all the content,
Yes.
all the content,
companies.
all
the
the
companies.
content.
Let's add
damn it.
Marigold. Let's add Io Shirai versus Utami Hayashi inside of the schedule. I broke
Jeff, come back, please.
Jeff, you're fine. We're just messing with you, bro.
I'm kind of serious.
I'm kind of serious too. I want to really call the Queen versus.
Yeah, but you too.
So Pac is going to challenge either MJF or Ospreay. I can
Yes.
see why they didn't decide to go with MJF versus Ospreay. I can see why they're going with Pac because that's for the UK crowd for sure.
Yeah,
That's
I think,
absolutely-
I think Pac's challenging for the international championship at All in Wembley. I think he's calling his shot there.
Yep.
Yeah. I think the match for Max is going to be Danny Garcia at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, it's funny.
Paquette backstage.
He keeps calling him Danny Garcia. I think that's done by design to invoke The Rock's ex-wife's name because her name is Danny Garcia. So,
damn. Renee, you go. You own up who you are,
dude. Renee, don't.
Good job.
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
I wouldn't mind seeing this match personally. Buckshot Larry versus Rainmaker.
God damn it.
If he
You'll do it.
Fuck, he's joining the Elite.
I guess we got our
We know
fourth
who
member.
their fifth is going to be.
I guess we got our full team now for Blood and Guts. Well, anyway, so we now know we got Pat for the International Championship.
Oh, wait, okay. Okay, so real quick, it might not be him joining the Elite full on. It might just be because
I know, but
hang hands on Swerve. To be fair,
he's still got to be part of their team.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, they got to fill out the team. So I mean, you have to have 5. There's your 5th. For all we know, him and Adam Page might just deck one of them and cost them the match.
So I know not everybody's a fan of Mercedes. I happen to be, for the record. But for the people that aren't fans of Mercedes, I think we need to demand that Will Ospreay comes out and does the dance with her at all times, just to make it entertaining.
Oh,
I agree. That'd be fun.
Because Ospreay doing that dance is funnier than fuck.
It's so freaking white. Oh my god.
He's neon white. He is Kryptonian alien white.
Don't ever.
Jesus.
I thought Shota Umino was weird doing it in Japan.
Oh,
Ospreay,
no.
don't ever do that again.
No, always do that. Always.
No.
No.
Yes, I agree.
No.
I agree.
If you're going to book me every night of the goddamn month, I can have my Will Ospreay dance. Fuck off.
Only if you make Marion Noah official.
Up. She's got a championship. She's holding her title.
Yeah, she's having her championship victory toast like she was trying to have last week.
Well, she was interrupted by the 3 others that do matter in AEW, and
Well,
that's DMD.
She actually interrupted Britt because she's a freaking selfish, snooty bitch. So, there is that.
I suppose that's true. But I'm also talking about the inaugural arrival, the return of the Doctor.
Yes.
I'm just saying. And I would not expect Britt to be too far away from this. Although I would another person that used to roll alongside the pillar come back on my screen soon. Just saying.
Hey, listen, we still gonna have a cat fight, I think. I'm just saying. I'm calling it.
Killer versus Monet and whoever the hell you can recruit. I'm for it.
Oh, no. Hey, with the Mickey Mouse flip-off. Oh, no.
What?
Hey, he's got Mickey Mouse giving the middle finger to Mercedes.
Oh, that's wrong. JJ. That's wrong.
The views of the Renegade do not represent the views of the Jeff Meacham Network, specifically the founder. Please don't fire me again, boss. You haven't heard back yet.
Huh? We have a problem here? Huh?
She just quoted Bret the Hitman Hart. That's sacrilegious in Calgary. So yeah, she's a heel.
Oh boy.
I'm for this build. I want to see Britt tell her apart verbally and then tear her apart physically. I'm for this match at all in.
It's gonna happen.
It's got
Mercedes. It's gonna happen.
It's got to be.
I hate to be that guy, but it's gonna happen.
Hey, I'm fine calling DMD the face of TBS. I'm perfectly fine with that.
I'm happy with either one. To be fair, I can't.
I mean, both definitely draw attention to the channel.
True that. Raise it up with
the Doctor will see you now.
Are you kidding me? She's really angry.
Here comes, say it with me, folks. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
And don't you forget it.
She's gonna make this guy. Oh no! Forearm to the security guy.
Man.
Security guy. Oh no!
That DMD shit! Denied getting her hands on that CEO.
Oh
that security's not paid enough for this.
Oh no! Mercedes galloping away.
Yeah, I was about
to say. She wasn't best for a fight, clearly.
Yeah, galloping away in those heels. Bitch, bye.
Freaking Britt came out there. The
around like a horse in the Stampede.
Oh my God!
Freaking Britt came out there and gave that security guard some cowgirl shit up to the forehead.
Well, how many horses had to lose their tails for her to have that hair?
Jesus Christ, Jay.
God, Jay.
Well, Dynamite Breaker DMD has made her story and her intentions known. She knows what her vision and motivation is in the present or the future. She wants that TBS gold.
She just wants a piece of Sasha's ass. I'm just saying his ass, first off.
I mean,
What
hey,
ass?
you know what? I like a piece of that ass too, but you know.
What ass?
I don't even care right now. Britt Baker's back, and she's a baby face, and she's a badass. Fuck everything else. I'm here
And
for
coming
it.
up
Go
next,
on.
it's the reason we're also here. It's the women's tournament finals, the Owen Hart with a Nightingale Mariah May. That's our main event.
I think that's part of why Mercedes is so mad. Britt's got more ass than her.
Britt got a nice ass. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, both of them do. I disagree. I think they both have nice aces.
Oh, good Lord. Y'all are crazy.
Like I said, and Aaron, actually, I didn't get a chance to say it on air because we didn't get a chance to throw it out there, but Aaron privately acknowledged that I had said when I got home from the Nikki and Bree show that Britt was going to be back like sooner rather than later because she looked in the best you've ever seen her in, what was it, 3 days?
Yep. Give or take.
Yeah. While we're talking about that really quick, I am going to bring this up in open mic night, but I just want, I put a tweet out before we went on the air. You say her last name, Valkyr? Did I say her last name?
Stephanie Valkyr.
Yes.
Yeah, Valkyr. Thank you. Think about this, folks. This woman was in the most heavily promoted women's match on an AEW pay-per-view 10 days ago.
Yeah.
Facing a woman who, like her or not, is the most heavily promoted woman on the AEW roster right now.
Yeah.
Period. End of sentence. And they were only in the third to last match because the last two matches were for the IWGP and AEW World Championships. Otherwise, they're in the main event.
Yes.
And now she is signed with WWE 10 days after that.
Yep.
This is the craziest fucking wrestling world we've ever existed in, and I am here for every bit of it.
Absolutely.
That's because the spoiled brat booked herself to win it.
Oh, God.
Be a long road with her on the AEW roster.
Look, it's all about having your own opinion. So,
thank you.
There you go. You don't have to agree with it, but you
No.
certainly shouldn't discourage it because that's what it means to be a professional wrestling fan. It's not like he's trapped.
I'm not.
He's just speaking his mind.
Hey, I'm not trying to throw shade here in this next moment, so please forgive me, James. At least I still face the screen and comment when she's on. I don't completely turn my back like he does with the Elite.
Yeah.
I may not have the nicest things to say about her,
Right.
much like I don't have the nicest things to say about the Elite.
Right.
But at least I still give her a decorum of respect by
Right.
facing the screen.
That's fair.
I take far more issue with Matt and Nick, and I laid it out pretty clear yesterday and for the last several weeks. But I laid it out yesterday to the point where the Hugh Galaxy heard it now. I have such a visceral disdain for what Matt and Nick, character or not, have turned into, and it bothers me. It bothers me at my core.
Yep.
I haven't dealt with Mercedes in person to have that kind of opinion about her yet, so I don't. That's why I don't feel as strongly. Character-wise, absolutely. You're supposed to hate her. That's the whole point now. And I hope Britt, much like I know Big G, that super chat hates, wants to see Britt.
What the hell?
So what the?
Brendan Cutler.
Shit. Oh no!
Oh,
shit!
no!
Darby Allin's back.
Oh
Yes,
no!
He is.
I think I see who number 3 is going to be for Team AEW.
I think I see him.
Calgary Pink, baby.
Yeah. Oh, you remember the last time we saw this man, right?
Oh yeah. You remember? I remember.
And he remembers clearly.
Oh no! He says that Dynamite 250. We're just getting started. We're about to hear from him.
Well, in the
Why
meantime,
would you
guys,
legitimately piss off a guy who survived getting hit by a bus and was in an Anarchy in the Arena match like 10 days later? What the fuck is wrong with the bus?
well, that's a different conversation. Let's focus on right here, and that's the finals of the Owen Hart tournament for the women. As Mariah May comes out, donned in the pink and black, looking to punch her ticket back home to Wembley Stadium to challenge her teacher for the AEW Women's World Championship. Time for our main event, guys. Let's get serious.
Yep. And before we get neck deep in this, did you acknowledge Big G's other super chat?
I acknowledge before he said the FCEO, let's go DMD. Yes, I did.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I didn't see, so I just wanted to make sure we acknowledged it.
I know. Yeah, I appreciate it very much. Yeah, and I always appreciate the super chats. I'm trying to keep it as level headed as possible.
Let's just try to make sure that we share the love to other channels with the super chats.
Yes.
Oh my God. She's wearing the Danger Enough is Enough era.
Yes.
Yes, she is. We're going to become a
God damn it. I love you, Willow.
Consecutive Owen Hart Foundation tournament winner. Last year's winner who beat Ruby Soho in the finals.
Dude, Mariah and Tony's the money match, but damn it, if Willow wins, I ain't gonna be mad at it with that outfit. Damn, that's awesome.
Willow Nightingale previously challenged Tony Storm, of course, for the AEW Women's Championship, of course, at Forbidden Door last year.
Okay, so before we get neck deep into this, by the way, as JJ was saying, let's definitely spread the love of super chats for sure. All three channels that are monetized.
Yep. I got freaking Jason Sensation going through my head. I look like a damn road sign.
All right, Justin Roberts. Let's get the introductions. I'm already. This is the number one reason I'm calling this show tonight.
Yeah, and Mariah May rocking the pink.
Oh boy. Freaking Lou for the Butler. From London, England, Mariah May, who, of course, punched her ticket, beating Saraya and Hikaru Shida.
Long Island, New York.
An orthodox, bubbly, smiling, former AEW Strong and TBS Women's Champion with victories over Chris Statlander and Serena Deeb, last year's winner, Willow Nightingale.
Long Island, New York, by the way, the original home area of one matriarch, Helen Hart.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Both of them representing in a way.
We got Mariah May to the left, Willow Nightingale to the right. And here we go.
And despite your botch, I respect the fact you did that for this match. Here we go, guys. This is why we're here. The finals of the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament for the women to see who has a timeless encounter waiting for them at Wembley Stadium for the AEW Women's World Championship.
Now, guys, we've been talking since the tournament began that Mariah versus Tony is the money match.
Yep.
But what about Willow Nightingale? Like, I feel like so many people wrote her off in this tournament because we all thought it was going to be Chris Statlander. And we've got the opportunity for her to be a two-time Owen winner and go on to the biggest show in AEW history for the Women's Championship against the Timeless One. Does Willow have the ability to vanquish Toni Storm if she gets the victory here?
Well, there's one thing you can say about Willow. Again, the babe with the power bomb and her unorthodox sense of power with the gut wrench. We truly can never count Willow out, and she has had a tremendous last year. Again, let's think about what she's done. She won last year's Owen Hart tournament. She main evented Ring of Honor pay-per-view for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. She won the NWW Strong Women's Championship inaugurally, and she became the TBS champion, beating Julia Hart. Whenever we fought Willow Nightingale was not going to have her moment, she has surprised us when we least expected. And this is the biggest opportunity to date to make history more than ever, to become a two-time Owen Hart Foundation tournament winner.
Oh, a shoulder tackle by Willow Nightingale.
The babe with the power, of course, right now. And you see the two. Mariah May, though, of course, who came in AEW this year. The protege of Toni Storm. No stranger to tournaments. Nice drop kick. And, of course, Mariah May, she's been winning her matches the same consecutive way in this tournament, guys. That outside leg capture bridge. Single leg capture bridge. And I wonder if she's going to be able to do that tonight with Willow Nightingale, her biggest opponent to date.
Yeah, that's
fair.
A very good question. And here's
Willow's got the size and she's got those thick thighs. It may be more difficult for Mariah May to lock that in on a bigger opponent like that.
But look at where she's lined up, though. She might be trying to go for. It looks like she's going to try to Go for a backbreaker of sorts here.
Right now, she's just trying to weaken Willow Nightingale to your point with the drop kick to the shoulder blades.
Only a
Placed
one
against
count
the ropes.
there.
Cover. 1 count.
Yep.
And Thomas Tony Storm watching on from ringside. You know she's been giving her advice because Tony Storm knows how to beat Willow. And again, this Saturday on Collision, before Kadoza Takeshita competes in the G1 Climax, he will take on Dynamite Kid Tommy Billington.
Wow.
The son of the Dynamite Kid, the other half of the British Bulldogs.
And next week on AEW Dynamite 250, again, our card is very stat. AEW National Championship, Will Ospreay versus MJF, and much more. And you see Willow right now. Take him May around. Cover. 2 count only. And it is official. It's Champion versus Champion. Swerve Strickland versus Okada. Fall away with a smile. 2 counts. With the cross body.
Interesting show. Man, they loaded this Dynamite up, huh?
And you see, of course, we will be covering the most violent match in AEW history, Blood and Guts. Team Elite now is fully known official. Team AEW still yet to fill out. 2 members known of the 5, possibly 3 after what we just saw. And Mariah May with speed on her side, but Willow again taking her down to the floor.
In Nashville, Tennessee, Adam Page just joined Team Elite.
Wow!
Oh, yep.
What about Jeff Jarrett on Team AEW?
I won't rule it out, but stay tuned as this match continues. Fuck television, Restaurant Quiet picture-in-picture.
Great cannonball by Willow Nightingale, which leveled Mariah May. And I will say, as much as we want to say we shouldn't count out Willow Nightingale, we shouldn't count out Mariah May either, man. She's been absolutely tearing it up in that ring for the better part of a year now.
Oof.
Agreed.
Again, Mariah May, very few losses underneath her record, of course, to your point. Again, the protege of Timeless Tony Storm came into AEW, literally her first match this year in January. Oof, and has only lost up to this point against the recover. 2 counts only. Has only lost to Serena Deeb and Saraya since being a part of AEW in singles action. I do wonder this, though, with the fact that Saraya was so determined to get back to Wembley, and now she doesn't have a way back to her homecoming, and the bad blood between Chris Statler and Willow Nightingale, would either of those two come into play and influence this? Nice suplex. Look at the leg. 2 count for Willow.
Always possible, but I hope not. I'd like to see this end fair, no outside interference.
Agree.
Although we've also got to be on the lookout for Timeless Tony and Luther at ringside.
Nice guillotine here applied by Mariah, trying to wear down the Bay with power. Great positioning here in the middle of the ring, but again, Willow just too strong, forcing the break, driving her in the corner.
Oh, and with the open palm chop to boot, just setting her right seated into that corner.
Russian leg sweep. And now tying up Mariah May here, potential submission.
Yeah, really nice submission by Willow. I wasn't expecting that.
And look at the way right now that her leg is wrenching on the neck of Mariah May while trapping the right arm, keeping her body between her and the ropes. But again, the reach, Mariah May forcing the break.
Mm-hmm.
They say thick thighs save lives, but those thighs were trying to choke her out.
Mm-hmm. Was trying to take her life. Bing bong.
A hot girl grabs versus fixed thighs apparently here to tell the tape of this match. And Mariah May perched on the top rope. And again, Timeless Tony Storm, she has been the unstoppable dominant character since Full Gear with wins over Rico, Hikaru Shida, Diana Purrazzo, Thunder Rosa, Sky Blue, and of course, you recently just called on AEW Collision, Trish Adora. Not to mention her win against Mina Shirakawa at the Forbidden Door, her last title defense.
Nice missile drop kick as we're back in full picture. Mariah May looking for lights, camera, action.
Oh, boy. Looking to run it in and duff.
Oh, got deflected by Willow.
And DDT, though, follow up. Mariah May, cover, hook in the far leg, 2.5.
Well, I don't know if she deflected it, but it looked like she did from that angle.
I'll tell you right now, that was full cheek-on-face impact.
I see. Well, I can't really bet against that.
Again, her 20th AEW match could be all in, guys, at Wembley Stadium for the AEW Women's World Championship. Think about that.
That's crazy, you know.
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
God, planted! High stack to the winning kick out by Mariah May again.
Willow looking for it here, stepping through. Could Willow be going for the sharpshooter here in Calgary as well?
I mean, it's been all nodded tonight throughout the show.
Yeah, well, with those long legs, forget about it. There's no way. Mariah May able to use those legs to her advantage to get out of that submission attempt.
And you do wonder, though, JJ, you talked about, again, Willow Nightingale and the opportunity at hand. But what about Toni Storm? Do you think that she wants to face Mariah May more at Wembley Stadium? I mean, it seems like Toni Storm has fully endorsed Mariah May as her protege, but does she fear that maybe her star is getting too bright that could surpass her possibly?
That's a fair thought. It also could be Toni thinking that she knows she can beat her protege. So that's just an easy victory for her. Toni could be too cocky at this point.
Very well could be, but I don't know. We'll see when it goes, what goes down in Wembley. But right now we got to make it past this
Big
match.
boot by Willow.
And
Great
again,
big boot.
stopping Mariah May's momentum. Now Willow going up to the second row. Oh, Grizzly Magnum by Mariah May. Now
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Duff!
She got all of it.
Got all of it. Hug of the far lane to win the Owen 2.5 again.
Another Canadian great, by the way, JJ.
Yep, we've had tributes to Chris Benoit, the Hart family, and now Trish Stratus here this evening.
Mariah May right
as
now.
As well as Lance Storm with that Canadian Maple Leaf earlier.
It looks like Mariah May, though, might be poised for an opportunity.
Yeah, it looks like she might be setting up for a possible scissors kick or a running knee strike. Got countered.
Roll through. Nope, wait a minute. Changing position, trying to hook her up.
Oh, Fisherman Buster!
Coming with the bridge! 2 count!
Ooh.
Barely able to kick out of that. Up in the fireman's carry. Mariah, though. Wait, swing and a miss. And oh no. Whoa!
Oh, God! Tried the pounce, and Mariah May able to hit a headbutt both women down.
Jesus, Willow just ran into a boulder.
Yeah, she did. Oh, my God.
Beautiful fisherman buster, though. Low arc on that bridge, and to your point, wham!
Jesus.
What is this?
Wait a minute. Who is that?
Oh, no.
It's a guy with a hoodie on and a skinny. I think I know who that is.
Oh, no.
God, Chris Statlander and Stokely! A cheap hit and run! Not like this! You gotta be kidding me!
Stokely, you raggedy bitch.
Stokely, you raggedy bitch.
You raggedy bitch.
Again, Mariah May and Stephon Smith completely unaware of it.
Oh, I'm sure Mariah saw. I'm sure Toni saw it.
Toni definitely saw it, and she got her opening and knee.
Flash knee strike cover, Mariah May.
No! It was a 2. It was a 2 count. What?
Willow was able to kick out despite the shenanigans.
Wow.
That is heart right there.
That's crazy.
There you go. Oh, man.
And for the fireman's carry, Willow again finding bat, though.
Oh, that's that leg trap. Leg trap.
That bridge, too. No.
She got it. She got out of it. She got out of it.
That's the first time somebody's gotten out of Mariah May's capture pin.
Damn.
And again, we're going to stay with this as long as possible. There has to be a winner. Wow, God!
Oh, what a lariat!
Hook of the near leg to win the Owen kick out again!
Oh, Jesus.
The freaking men are sitting back there going, well, we told them to follow it, and they sure as shit are.
What were you saying, JJ?
The Willow's feeling it. The straps are coming down.
Uh-oh. Possible gut wrench attempt.
And Mariah May, though, looking towards Timeless Toni Storm
Cannonball.
one last sense of advice. The cannonball in the corner.
Oh, whoa!
And that might be it. Up in the fireman's carry.
Death Valley driver incoming.
Center of the ring. Wait, counter. Mariah May. The roll through. The hook. Up off legs. And
She got it!
shot it!
Mariah May did it!
Mariah May has won the Owen and will be facing her 20th match. Timeless Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship at All In at Wembley Stadium.
And Willow Nightingale, ever the athlete, the good sport, shaking Mariah May's hand, congratulating her.
And for the first time since the two came together, teacher will face protege. Ultimate fan will face her mentor. JJ, you are going to get your ultimate cinema masterpiece. Capture your graphic, man. It is Timeless Toni Storm versus Mariah May for the AEW Women's World Championship at All In.
And there they are skipping down together, going towards the ramp.
And again, Mariah May skipping towards her ultimate glory earned. And you see the championship.
Mariah
and the
May
cup.
just Toni with the belt.
What?
And she's whipping her with it.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! There can only be one at the top.
And now cracking Luther.
Oh!
Oh my God!
Mariah May just starstruck the AEW Women's World Champion and her butler.
Whipping Luther like a government mule.
With
He
the
has
Owen Hart
used Toni this
Championship.
entire time. Toni is bleeding.
Oh my God!
Timeless Toni Storm in a whole different color, not black and white,
Luther
but red
sent
tonight.
off
And
the announce stage through a table.
Oh my God!
Evil Glamour has arrived, gentlemen.
Oh, Toni, no.
Timeless Toni Storm, a bloody mess and broken-hearted.
Oh no.
And now using her high heel to bloody her even more. Just bludgeoning Timeless Toni.
Oh my
Holy
Lord.
shit.
Oh my God.
Jesus
Digging that
Christ.
heel into it. This is a side of Mariah May I have never seen before. Didn't even know
I'm here for it,
existed.
though.
And JJ, you and I talked about Owen Hart and how
And now she
underregarded.
knocked down Aubrey Edwards.
Whoa!
Good for Mariah May.
Shit.
What the hell is wrong with this bitch?
She's lost her damn mind. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh,
I
I'm
am.
sad.
Oh, I am.
I'm telling you, she has used Toni all along.
And
Right
sealed
on.
with a kiss in blood. And
Oh,
bosom.
God.
Nuzzling her,
nasty.
getting some of the blood on her cheek.
You sick fuck. There's your graphic, though, guys. Your ultimate timeless attraction with a bittersweet symphony may await. Timeless Toni Storm defends the AEW Women's World Championship against her protege, Evil Glamour born Mariah May, as the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament finals conclude. For the Renegade Wrestling, JJ Williams, for James Heber and Jeff Mitchell, and this is Noel Foster. We'll see you Friday for Siege Wrestling. Holy hell, what a bloody conclusion to what may be the curtain call for the Timeless era, too. Damn.
I love it. I love it.
The Motorboat Trio's done. No.
No.
I said it once. I'll say it again.
Oh.
There are no friends in this business. And if
That's right.
Mariah May just didn't encompass what Owen Hart probably always wanted to do to prove that he should be the talking point, he should be the champion, I don't know what other similar you get than that right there. Mariah May is in it for herself. And now she has the ultimate opportunity, guaranteed. Good luck, Toni Storm. You're going to need it.
Yeah.
And I agree with the sentiment here from Sandy because it's time to bow out. So we will see you guys, as Noah said, Friday night at, let me get the time right out loud, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, because my dumb ass forgot they're on the West Coast. So we're starting at 9 p.m. Eastern because the show starts at 7 p.m. Pacific for Prestige because they're in Portland.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, I had it labeled wrong again because I'm so eccentric, because that's how the wrestling business is, that I got myself messed up. So we will be live at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on Friday.
Gotcha. And that's why I always ride West Coast first, because being on the West Coast, that's the one that I think about first.
Anyway,
you take that back, Mr.
I shall not. Wait.
Don't
make
me use one of these three to do what Mariah May just did.
Hang on.
I know where you live.
No.
Where you live?
Yeah, you gotta figure out which house I'm at first.
That's true. He has multiple addresses, JJ.
Well, I know he's not at the one that I've actually been to, so I can just figure it out from there.
All right, kids.
Got the green screen up behind him. That's the studio house.
Yes, it is. This is valid. All right, we out though, folks. Thank you all again for watching our coverage. We'll be back Friday. We're actually off tomorrow. What a concept! Wow. But until Friday,
are we though, or are we going to do a watch along of Impact because the Charlie?
No.
Stop it. That's getting to know what
you get that evil grin off your face, Smucker.
What?
To be honest,
I saw you.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't need to say nothing.
Tony Khan look.
Jeff, to be fair, with the amount of times we torture this poor soul, I think you were just due for this time.
It's valid. All right, kids, we're out of here for real. Good night. Have a good night. We'll see you Friday for Prestige Wrestling's Combat Clash up in Portland, Oregon. Good night.
The Jeff Meacham Network's Multiverse of Media. For over 15 years, the recognized symbol of excellence and the standard bearer in coverage of sports and entertainment.